man. Donkey Kong.
We're live.
Live.
We are live! How'd you like that, jabroni? welcome to the Watchtower, baby! Where we are gonna give it to you quick. We're gonna give it to you smooth. You know the rules. No lying, no crying. Shall I say no J-dubbing? So how's everybody doing? What do I got out there?
I'm doing fine.
How you doing? La la la, Levi. You doing good? How you doing, Ty? That man. How you doing, brother?
Let's wait and see.
Oh man. Oh man. He said, "Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see." Hey, did you see that marathon game? I know this is not a game show, but did did you see that?
Like I'm top
What? I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry, nigga. Your mic was muted. Deuce is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's graced us with his presence.
Okay, chat.
I'm a hater. Oh my god.
Chat? Hit that like button for Rick, man, please.
Oh well, I'm sorry, nigga. You had your mic muted. I didn't know if you were
a little depressed.
For what? Well, actually, I am.
He was talking about Abby behind the scenes. Hit the like button for Rick, chat, please.
Yeah, I am depressed. You want to see what my Atlanta Braves are doing right now? Let me show you something here.
No.
Bro, it's hey, my Lakers though, huh? We're gonna get us a first round victory out of there. Y'all see the NBA playoffs how they're shaping out there? Lakers look like we in a good spot.
What they in 6?
No, 3rd.
Oh, okay, just like the Knicks. Okay.
Who, the Dicks? What?
They're the Knicks. Yeah, we're in 3rd, nigga. You heard me.
Oh, man. Didn't we beat y'all? Didn't we beat you jabronis already? Hold on a second. I want to. This shit.
Nah, last time we faced the Lakers in the finals, the Lakers got smacked.
You want to tell the people the last time the Knicks went to the finals? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, 99, I think. Yeah, 99.
Okay, 99. Did you win?
Yeah, that's the last time we went to the finals. I answered your question, man. Stop asking.
I know. I said, did we win? Did you win?
I'm asking so many questions, Rick.
I just asked if you won. That's all. You know.
No. That's the second one, man. You get one per show.
Oh man, this nigga here. Ain't my fault. The niggas stink. Shit. You know the problem with the Knicks is they got too many light skinned people on the team. You need some dark brothers like Ewing and the rest of them.
So why you don't blame that on Golden State?
Oh well, you see what happened to them yesterday. You got too many light-skinned guys. Ladies and gentlemen, King Reaper is here! Not only that, Briarios is also here! And so is the Swordfish! Guys, I put up a poll question. Please answer that question. Did you guys watch Last of Us? I'm going to put another one up there to ask y'all, did y'all like that Abby actress? Oh my god. We got to get her some steroids. And some titties. But anyway. We're going to start off with the weekend box office here. All right, let's see. As we know, Minecraft is back again. They went down 51%, which isn't bad. If we look at overall right now, Minecraft is sitting at 552. So if they never sold another ticket, they made a profit, they're going to get a sequel. So, but again, like I said last week, man, this is a bad movie. Listen, it is what it is. It's a bad movie.
Let me ask you a question. Is it better than Captain America?
No.
Because Parker yesterday or the day before was kicking Captain America back in, talking about Captain Cornbread. It did more than Captain Cornbread.
Captain Cornbread?
Parker, you really...
He really is a coon. Jesus.
And I said, damn, Parker, I never attacked Superman like that. It's like you want me to just join the brigade and just attack Superman. I'm not trying to go there with you, brother. You just disrespecting the black man like that. Like,
well, he also said the Snow White movie was better. Speaking of Snow White, all right. So let's look at Snow White real quick. I'm glad we went there.
Why? No.
Well, look. Well, listen.
Of this? Come on.
Well, listen. All I know is, look, it's Snow White.
She's there right there. There you go.
She's a princess. Bro, look at it. Look at this. Look at this. What if
you're a backstabber?
Yeah, he is. Listen, could you believe that fucking Snow White didn't hit 200 million yet? Oh my god. This is
you gotta tell that to Parker.
182. Wow. I cannot believe it didn't cross 100 million domestically. That is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the real show can start now because guess what? P of the Bay, Mac City is here!
Mac City.
Oh, and him and Parker will have their sparring barbs going on now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Objective One has joined us. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to get used to seeing Parker. Come visit him almost like a sick family member, because come July, you probably won't see him anymore for a long time.
It's easy work come July.
Yeah,
Easy
okay.
work.
All right. I hope so, because I know how you are, and I know if things don't go your way, Mr. Revisited Elden Ring today, I know how you get, and you'll...
I'll be Elden Ring on two different platforms. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, hey, Mac said Marathon DOA. That ish look bad. Yeah, it is. It is bad. I mean,
of course, Mac gonna say that. Mac said he's a known
all right. Well,
anything associated with Sony. We know this. So
okay. Well, if I step over,
isn't Marathon a multi-plat though?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
it
the
is.
crazy part though, right? Yeah, but
let's be honest. As we let's talk a little bit. Let's talk. I understand, but we're not doing another show until a day after. But let's be honest, that has to be free to play. Nobody's gonna buy that. Nobody.
I mean, I think it could do well. I don't know the prices yet, but we just know it's not 70.
Well, they're saying 40. They're saying 40. They're saying $40.
I'll buy this 40. Hey, I bought Concord at 40, so I definitely buy that as 40.
And how did that work out for you, brother?
Well, not for the company, but I got my money back. Hey, I bought Helldivers at 40, so I'll buy this $40. You know.
Now look. All I'm saying is, when it comes to that marathon game, and all I'm speaking is from what I saw the PlayStation content creators, they are killing that game. They don't want anything to do with that game. I don't know.
Was actually there, or
the hardcore, they're killing that game.
You know what I call those so-called hardcore? I call those.
Well, you know what? Okay, well, here's what you can do. They have a Twitter page, the marathon. Go to the Twitter page and they ask people, "What did you think?" And they are killing that game.
Well,
that game. Listen, I've never seen a game, bro. They didn't do this to Helldivers. They didn't do this to Concord. This game is getting smoked.
I mean, yeah, Concord definitely got killed.
Not on Twitter. Not on Twitter. Concord.
Yeah,
no, Concord got killed when the beta released, because the beta was free, because they had, if you bought the premium version of Concord, you got to play it.
Yeah.
But then hold on, let me finish. Then the next week they opened it up to everybody, and that's when everybody killed it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this though. I'm only going by what I've seen, and what I've seen, I like what I've seen though. I like the art style of it. Right now, obviously,
I hated the art style. I did like the gunplay.
Well, to contrast with you, I said this before when you gave your take on it. I like the gunplay. I was typing that,
there's nothing wrong with the gun. There's nothing wrong with the gunplay. Nobody. One thing you can't criticize Bungie with is their gunplay. Concord. I didn't say Bungie made Concord, but Concord's gunplay was good. Yeah, but what does it take? These games need more than gun. And then another thing too, it takes more than a clip to kill your enemy. That's why nobody's gonna play that shit.
I think it could do well.
The kill time takes too long. I
mean, Mac City, he ain't a known shooter, right? Because he's gonna die less than 2 seconds, right?
Oh man,
his pedigree, especially coming from Kai, right, Mac? But I'm not gonna say the game's dead on arrival, because it didn't show me it's dead on arrival, though, right? I mean, it doesn't have so-called maybe DEI or woke, whatever people would say. It doesn't have that really associated with this. So let's see how it does. Let's give it a chance, though, right? If we got if it's a game, if I don't like how I look, I'm gonna say this game dead on arrival. That wouldn't be fair, now, would it? Without even playing it.
Let me just remind you guys this: the Rick said Concord was dead on arrival, and it was. I will let you guys. Yeah, okay. I'll let you guys know when they send me, because I am a part of their Discord, so I see what's going on over there. So I will be inside of the beta. And being as though for my Destiny raid skills, I already did.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be once the game it comes out September 21st. So I'll be on playing this game, right? And from therefore, we all know who won that box office ball. it might still be in the box office, but I think the Fantastic Four and
No.
Superman.
FYI,
July.
summer
Yeah,
blockbuster.
maybe it might still be in there.
It won't be
could
there. It won't be there.
I mean, probably not Fantastic Four though. But I think Superman. I don't know. Superman might still be in there. What's guys? Look, what big movies Warner Brothers have coming out in September though? I'm not sure.
Well, we know what their biggest movie of the year is going to be is Minecraft. That's going to be their biggest.
As it stands, it is right now.
It's going to be. Ain't nobody beating that 550.
You mentioned Minecraft,
hold on,
right?
Rick. I wanted to say something to the Judas. Judas, can I ask you a question?
Judas.
Who's Judas?
Ty, that woman is here.
You the Judas.
Moby is here.
Warner Brothers this Friday.
Oh, I'm gonna be going out this Friday. Not at the moment. No, not this Friday.
Oh, so you wouldn't support the black man again, right?
I mean, there's no color lines with me, right?
Okay, so why you can't support him if ain't no color lines?
I mean, I want that same energy for other areas outside of movies though, but it's not. But I'm not even gonna get into that.
No, I asked you though.
All right. Can you explain? Can you explain this Snow White?
Movie this weekend though.
Can you explain this Snow White box office then? It's only 182. It's only 182, bro.
So Parker, you gonna give the black man $20 this Friday? Sinners, by the way, chat.
I'm not even going out this Friday, so I wouldn't be giving nobody no $20.
Well, this weekend period though, you don't have to go out.
I'm not going out this weekend though, so I won't be giving no one.
Oh man, television, Versace heaven when I'm up in them. Damn, Parker, you can't go, bro. Why you not go support the bro? What's going on, man?
Support the bro. I mean, I'm not even going to movies at all this weekend though, right? That's what I'm saying.
I got a question for you, Parker.
Okay, so I'm with it, Ty.
Well, not a question.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a question. Okay, so if Superman do bad, will you bet everybody in the Discord $20 you won't leave the first 2 months of Superman being out? You won't leave the Discord not one time. Or you owe everybody in the Discord $20.
Or like over 100. Simple, like cancel Christmas at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying. So if it do bad, you ain't gonna
now hold on. So we got some parameters here. Well, define bad though, because I don't even know the budget yet, right? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Let's say if it doesn't hit a certain number, it doesn't mean it did bad. So once we know the budget, and then we can take it from there though. See what I'm saying? So yeah.
What do you think it's gonna do in the box office to support the first weekend, Judas?
In the box office, I'd say it'll definitely do over 70 million. Domestically.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, I think it could get to over 100 million worldwide.
So as long as it has to, the minimum it has to reach is 101, is what you're saying. And if it doesn't hit 101, is it in your eyes it's a flop? Is that accurate?
Hold up. So we're
well, first we got to see what it costs to make here.
Let's see. About the weekend,
forget about that. I'm just saying raw numbers. Forget about the box. Forget about what it costs in your eyes.
I'm not. What I'm saying is this. So we're talking about for the weekend, right?
$100 million. $100 million.
$100. It's not $100. 100. So I'm saying it's going to do at least 100 million or more worldwide weekend.
At least. Okay. So if it does under 100 million, it's a flop in your eyes. Is that?
I won't say it's accurate? A flop.
It's not doing good.
No, so what we do 99.99. I'm gonna say it's a flop.
Oh, yo, easy. Why you slip sliding, bro? Make a choice.
No, I won't say it's
there. You ice skating.
You know,
so I call him the Judas because he do all of this for the white man, but he won't do it for the black man. That's why I call him the Judas.
So
that's exactly why.
Hold on. When did I ever say?
You just called Captain America Captain what you call him, Captain Cornbread the other day, brother. Those are your words, not mine.
Yeah, right. They're doing sales numbers.
That's exactly what you did. You brought up Minecraft and said, "Oh, Captain, I mean, but Cornbread to do them numbers."
Now,
that's exactly what it was related to. What are you talking about?
Right. Hold on, I'm gonna get to you, right? Listen here, Now, Rick always talks about
Rick? Hold up, address me.
Wait a minute, because I'm addressing you though, right?
Oh shit!
You know, Minecraft, right, had $150 million budget, right?
What?
His budget was it had $150 million budget.
Yeah, it made 301.
No. What I'm saying, right where it stands right now, is this the second worldwide at the box office, right behind that Chinese animation, right?
Well,
At 550 something.
well, you're talking worldwide.
Yeah. Go to worldwide.
Needs 2. That's at it's almost $2 billion.
So it already made its money. It did more than 3 times. Once they hit 600, that'd be 4 times the budget, and it's almost there. So it goes without saying, Minecraft for Warner Brothers is highly successful.
Yeah, but look who's number 3 though. Yeah,
look who's number 4. Though.
Captain America. That's right. Yeah. Look who's number 3. Now we do this top 3, brother. We don't care about the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is top 3. Ask Vaughn. His name's top 3. We go top 3. We don't care about who's 4.
I'm saying so that was definitely good.
But I'm just saying, just to make sure that I'm telling you that I'm not being, how do you say this, a dick. You have a gold medal, a silver, and a bronze. There is no 4th medal. Sorry, Snow White. So.
Man, some other movies on there too.
Well,
yeah, Snow White.
Yeah, but hold on. Doing? But Snow White's the only one. Her and Mickey, the ones that lost money.
Yeah, like Mickey 17. Yeah,
they lost money. A working man, he didn't lose money. He made money.
How much money did Den of Thieves lose?
That's a good question. Den of Thieves is $57 million. Let me look up the box office.
While you do that, can I say something?
Go ahead, Dre. Wait a minute.
Whoa,
Dre's here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, Parker had you muted. Jesus Christ.
All right, now you're on the show. All right.
Oh, man. Jesus.
I just want to say hit the like button. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You guys.
Since he's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Like button.
Hey.
Why you did that?
I suspect because once he came on the show, did I hit the mute button? See what I'm saying? So yeah.
Parker, I'm not gonna say that number, man. I'm gonna let the number say it.
But I can address Mac City, man. You don't know nothing about selling nothing, Mac City. Your record's still in your car basement, not the car basement, but your Mom Duke's basement, whatever, right? Grandmom's, whoever, they're still in the basement, right?
Easy, Killer Coon. So the budget was $40 million for Den of Thieves 2, and it made $57 million.
Well, is that successful?
We'll call it successful, but it's not profitable.
Oh, okay, all right. So
it's not profitable. It's not profitable. No, it's not profitable. There's a difference between successful. Successful means that, hey, look, at least you made your money back. You can justify those contracts that you sent out. The other hand is not profitable. They didn't make any money for the studio. Didn't make any money.
I damn well can say this. It's definitely going to be successful. I can tell you that. At worst.
Now,
everybody's going to want to see.
Now, Vaughn said only problem with Last of Us Season 2 is the straightforward storytelling. But it's fine. Yeah, at this pace, and we're going to get to that last. At this pace, Joel's going to die next episode. They're moving quick as hell in this series.
It's like how part 2 is, though.
Yeah, exactly. Too much like the game. We'll get into that, shortly. But yeah, hell, he ain't going to make it. And then I think, listen, am I a little sour grapes that he died in the game? Yes. Yes, I'm mad as shit.
He got toe up with that golf club.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully, bro, like Walking Dead, they didn't go exactly to the comics. And hopefully Last of Us won't do that either. But, man,
the only source material is the video game. Really?
Doesn't matter. But, I mean, hey, look, it's up to Sony how far they'll let them go from it.
But there is going to be a season 3, though, so I wonder, will it be a part 3?
Well, think about that. There's a season 3, but there ain't a part 3 for the game. They said they ain't making part 3.
But we'll see.
Did y'all watch The Walking Dead? Did all y'all watch it?
No, yeah. I watched every single episode.
I didn't watch it. No.
Because I was trying to ask y'all, which death y'all think gonna be worse, when Glenn died or when Joe died?
Glenn's death is like the notorious worst zombie series death of all time, and I want to see if Sony's going to try, or not Sony, HBO is going to try to top that.
Well, the one death that I didn't bother me is with that child early on in the first season, when they finally found that child and she was in that barn And I was oh damn, they got her. Remember? You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about,
well, they was looking for her. Remember, she was missing. That was Carol's daughter. That was Carol's daughter.
Yes, I didn't really like.
That's when her and Daryl became close because he was one of the like dudes on the front line trying to find the girl.
Yeah, so that part right there, I was upset with that.
Yeah, I love Walking Dead, bro. I bought the whole freaking Blu-ray collection. I bought Fear the Walking Dead. I bought Daryl's shit. I buy all their shit. I buy all their stuff in physical form because I told you guys, the internet is going to get destroyed one day. It's going to be a terrorist attack on the internet, and I'm going to be the guy sitting with the physical stuff. So I want you guys to get your physical media up.
I still got quite a few physical movies and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta get them.
It just comes with digital code, so yeah. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, please buy physical copies of your games if you can, of your movies, because you have to, and your music, because the internet is going to have a shutdown for more than a month in the coming years. It's going to be shut down, just done. So prepare yourself.
Have them downloaded though. On certain
it's not going to work.
Phone or whatever.
It's still not going to work.
It will.
Well,
if it's downloaded, it will work.
Watch, you'll see. It's going to be. And then, first of all, ain't nobody downloading a whole freaking movie library either. You don't have.
I'm talking about music though.
Yeah, but guard your music. Yeah, you have your music downloaded on an external hard drive.
No, even on those iPods, right? Not pads, but the pods, right? Even when they had the music downloaded, it was still good though.
Well, thank God I got that retro gaming hard drive. So.
No, because you're gonna need it. Now the Monkey was able to rent. I saw this come up. They're at number 9. Number 10 is Den of Thieves. Mickey 17. Let's see what's going on. I know it costs $100 million. I made 130.
Did anyone watch Mickey 17?
I did not. I'll wait for Max. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be on Max by Easter Sunday.
I never watched it.
But hey, the good thing is it cost $100 million, but it made 130. At least it made its money back. No, it wasn't profitable. But it's not like those other Warner Brother movies that cost the freaking studio a ton of money.
Oh yeah, so they didn't lose no money on it, basically.
Nah, they didn't lose any money. They did not lose any money. It cost 100. It made 100, and I know they didn't put 30 million into marketing because I didn't see one damn commercial for the damn thing.
Okay, yeah.
So that's good. That's good to see that. Now this Bridget Jones, Mad About You. I think this is a re-release.
That's Warner Brothers as well?
No, this isn't Warner Brothers. This is like that British chick, Bridget Jones. She got some heavies. Yvonne said they lost like 100 million.
On what?
I think he's talking about Mickey. Well,
that means I'm not sure. So that's an extra advertiser they paid. That's probably the reason why they lost it.
Thriller Ali is here. See, you got to understand this. Remember, I told you guys, when your movie is in for the first week, that's when the distributor gets the biggest part of the pie of the movie. The longer your movie stays in the theater, the less the distributor gets for ticket sales. They go more so to the movie theater itself.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how it goes. That's why they tell you to make it be 3 times what it costs to make in order to be successful, is because the first, second, and third weeks is when the distributors get all their money. Anything after that, the movie theater's eating. Yeah, the movie theater's eating. So you gotta watch out about that. That's why these theaters want to keep movies like Titanic, movies like Avatar. Yes, the longer it goes, the better it is for them.
Concession stuff.
Absolutely. That's why those big time movies, all the movies with the long legs, believe it or not, those movies help the movie theater more than the distributor. That helps the movie theater stay in business. When the longer you stay in there,
they make their money off the concessions.
Yeah, because by the 4th week, meaning by the time, but after it's out for a month, the theater is making money off the movie and the concessions. They're always making money out of concessions. So
that's their bread and butter concessions, though. Don't get it twisted. Yeah.
100%.
The movies might be doing well, but it's concession stuff. Someone say a little over. Oh yeah, well, it is overpriced. When people go and buy that popcorn and soda, maybe some candy,
but
some other snacks, they doing that though, right?
I want you guys to do me a favor. when you guys go to a movie on a Saturday, a Friday, a Saturday, or Sunday, look at the price of the candy, right? And then look at the price of the candy on Tuesday when they have the half price tickets. The candy prices go up on Tuesday. The popcorn, the candy, and the drinks. Those prices go up on Tuesday because you're paying a little bit for the movie ticket, but they're gonna get you back at the concession stand.
Yeah, everybody's gonna want to get the popcorn and soda.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
You watch a movie, especially gonna be there. You're not trying to leave. You got that popcorn. You got that soda. You good.
Now I will tell you this: if you guys want a collection popcorn bucket, you gotta go on Thursdays to get that bucket. Sometimes you can go before even Thursday. I know you can at AMC. If you're a collector of that stuff, you better go early because those things sell out after like the first show on a Friday. They're gone. They're absolutely gone.
Okay, so definitely for in July, I'll definitely go that Thursday there.
Yeah, go Thursday.
Pre-purchase those tickets. I'm there. Hey, I want this
it'll probably bucket. No, I think it'll still be there second week, Parker.
Well, I'm not
oh man, damn! Yo, he taking a shot.
I know yours is probably.
Yo, he taking it. Yo, this dude took a backhanded comment. Yo,
Captain America back.
Yo, Deuce is the devil. Yo, Deuce is the devil. This nigga said, yo, it's gonna be there second week.
Listen, man, it's not my fault, man. Listen, man, he been out since Valentine's Day, man. Oh man, that's like, yeah, man. I mean, he made
400 plus, and so was wrong 400 plus.
Yeah, he made 414, brother.
Okay.
But like as Rick said, more of that money goes to the theater than the distributor.
Yeah, by this time.
That rate.
The longer say, yeah. Oh, Through Ali. Listen, there's a dollar store right down the street from the what's the name? And I'll go tell the kids, hey man, bring your hoodies. I don't give a damn if it's 100 degrees. Go get them hoodies. We sneak it.
I'm gonna go for the popcorn bucket and soda drink, whatever. Watch that movie. Cause when you go in and see any movie that you really like, you don't have your popcorn and your drinks. Though.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Movies that I really, really want to see, a Superman, the comic book movie, I don't eat during those movies.
Oh, I got to.
Right? I don't want to be fucking distracted and then have to take a piss because I drank some goddamn Coke Zero. I don't want to do that. I go there, bro. I don't eat or drink nothing.
I gotta get the popcorn though. That's one thing. I had to get the popcorn though. Now you already never buy a soda. You can get like the like maybe have the Monster Energy Drink Zero, whatever. You can get that. So.
I can't drink that shit. Give me a heart. I got a headache now. Shit, thinking about it. All right, so folks, that takes care of our box office. Listen, Minecraft is still going. Snow White's dead. And that's all I got to say.
More than one apple, I guess.
Listen, I beat her up enough. If I hit Snow White any harder, they're gonna call the cops on me. So what do you got, Levon?
The Kingpin actor for Daredevil wants to be Swamp Thing. Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, this big nigga is. Yeah, go ahead. Speak on this.
I can see why though, being that the viewers just been dropping. It's lesser than what was that other Star Wars that got canceled the first season. So like Daredevil, the viewers been dropping off of that. You know what I mean? So we had the two sisters on that. I'm sorry, I forgot, what was the name of that? The Acolyte. So the Acolyte viewer number I think is higher than this. So I don't know what's going on with this though, with the Daredevil.
All right, well, hold on, we'll get to that. But first, Vincent, D'Onofrio, he wants to play Swamp Thing. Now,
okay, cool. You can probably do that.
That is probably going to be the more difficult roles to cast somebody. First of all, he's going to be heavily CGI. And I believe somebody was talking about that the Swamp Thing movie is probably going to be a horror movie. That's probably the best way to do it.
Probably so, yeah, right?
Yeah, you'll save some money.
Yeah.
Moby says Avengers 5 so big. He said bringing back Bryan Singer's X-Men. Moby loves X. No. That's Brady Arios that loves Bryan Singer. Yes, I saw pictures with Ian McKellen as freaking as Magneto. I was like, oh, as Vaughn said, it's making me brick. If you say that, it's gonna curse the movie. Now Avengers Doomsday is gonna be cans now. Oh man, I shouldn't have said it. But I did. Well, Ty, what do you feel? What is your take on this big white fucker that plays Kingpin wanting to play Swamp Thing? Doesn't he know that's not good for his Disney career to be talking about he wants to do DC stuff? What's wrong with this nigga?
But he can't do movies though. Like I said, only TV shows. That's what I'm saying. So he's right.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Todd. No, I'm saying though they can't use him in the movies though.
Well, they can't. They can use they. The problem with Kingpin is he is actually in the Spider-Verse as well as in Daredevil's universe. He's one of those dudes that's got like Manny faces. So he's in a tighter situation than what the Hulk is in. It's it's a mess on why it's like that. But
hey, baby, I don't blame him wanting to come to DCU. I think he sees it right on the wall, baby. You know, a great chance for expansion for him, though, right? Hey, baby, come over here. You know, you knock down the road, right? Probably could, do something, right? Swamp Thing, that'd probably be something like decent for him to play.
So what they were saying is that because Kingpin is in Daredevil's universe as well as Spider-Man's universe, it'll have to be a split between Sony Pictures and Marvel Studios. But let's be honest here. If Kingpin was really that important of a character that they really wanted, they would have made a deal, just like they did with Spider-Man. So I don't want to hear that it's too complex. Spider-Man was more complex than anything. Hell, they even had Venom at the end of one of those damn MCU movies. So it ain't too complex. If you want it, you'll do it.
No, Vaughn, I don't know so much superhero fatigue, but their numbers is lower than an Acolyte. So it's not the same as a Netflix though.
The problem, but I will side with Vaughn with this. There's too much superhero shit. That's why they're tired of it. It's everywhere. Superhero fatigue. It's like, who's that fucker that dates Kelsey? Who? Taylor Swift? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
we saw Taylor Swift fatigue this year. Finally, people were tired of her. They don't want to see her anymore. They're like, please get out of here.
I don't think that's why. I think it did that because them first couple of episodes was boring as hell. And
they were awful.
So I think that had a big part to do with it. It was trash, and they was looking at it like, man, I ain't finna keep watching it. So now the stuff the fighting kicked back in, ain't nobody watching no more.
Yeah.
And then you got an hour episode. Yeah, you gotta watch a whole hour episode of something that's boring. You be like, fuck that. Honestly,
man.
If y'all didn't watch this, I wouldn't have watched that show.
Yeah. After the first 2 episodes, I gave up watching. I wasn't, it didn't really enough for me to stay.
I watched that, bro. I watched those. Iron Mike is here. What's good, Iron Mike? Iron Mike here showing some love. Shout out to Iron Mike. That's my brother right there. Shout out to Iron Mike.
I didn't watch that last episode. When you get to that, though, right?
Man, when I watched those first 2 episodes, I was like, can you help me, Mr. Jesus? It was horrible.
You watch anything we told you to watch all the way through?
Uh-oh.
Supercell, even though the pacing wasn't to my liking.
Here comes Deuce.
I didn't even see nothing. Listen.
I knew he was coming. There he comes.
But you just brought me into it. I didn't say nothing.
Well, because he mentioned Supercell and he said the pacing of Supercell, and I knew you. I knew you.
Correct. You did. But I watched the other one. What was that?
I knew it.
Listen. No. What about Cross? Did you finish Cross? And you said it was great. So I'm trying to hear
wait, whoa! He said what? He what did he say?
I'll let him tell it. I mean,
it was okay. It wasn't.
Don't back.
I'm gonna say it was a good show. It's not something I will read.
This nigga.
Yo, this is why I said he a Judas because Parker told me
it was clearly.
Yeah, go ahead, Parker.
No, I'm saying it was a good show though, right? Where all the twists and turns that happened and stuff. But it was good. I never said it was a bad show, but normally that's not something. Okay, I would just gravitate to though. Really, to be honest with you though, I have a set preference of genres I like to watch though. Now, even you might be in that genre, then I may not still like you though. But I have my own set genre of the shows I like to watch though. That's what I'm really like I'm saying and stuff.
So Bobby says Spider-Man is joining back the X-Men. Did Vaughn is saying, do Daredevil have a budget like Last of Us? I don't think so. Let's see what it is.
City, man. Mac City, you hate too much, Mac City. Like you hate on Sony, you hate on Superman. What you don't hate on, Mac City? You hate on grits and scrambled eggs in the morning. What you don't hate on, Mac?
They're thinking that, well, because they had to redo a lot of the shit, it's up to 300 million. First, the Daredevil Born Again was 200 million. Then Feige went all Vince McMahon and fired everybody, and they had him do stuff over again. Now it's up to 300 million.
But you could tell what the last 2 episodes, the new people took over because it got a lot better. Especially this last. I don't even know. I don't want to jump the gun. Are we talking about that episode or no?
Matter of fact, we might as well segue into it because I think it just feels right to do so. So let's segue into that Daredevil episode. And I did get your text when you said this is the real Deadshot. Now I know what you meant. When this nigga's throwing scissors and shit. Pierce
teeth.
Yeah. Yo. Did he knock his own tooth out and just?
No. So Daredevil helped him. Remember when Daredevil visited him?
Oh, that's right. He kept banging his head against the.
Yes, and that's where he loosened the tooth. And I was like, oh man, this the real Deadshot right here. Like, DC don't got nothing on both at all.
Now hold on. So okay. Now that being said, so he loosens the tooth for him. He escaped. Then what the fuck did he take the bullet for?
Take the bullet? What you mean?
Matthew took the bullet.
Because he has, he a superhero at heart, and he knew he want to take Fist down the old-fashioned way, and he don't want him to die like the easy way out.
Hey, listen, that bitch Vanessa, she's a dirty cunt. Let me tell you.
I love her, man. I love her movement.
I like when she was dancing. He's like, hey, does she know that you're fucking Daredevil? I said, listen to this bitch. Yeah. And she killed her side piece. But see, that's the Kingpin made her kill him because Kingpin's gonna kill her ass. You best believe.
No, he said no. He said that I would never leave you again, and I would never. She even said he would never harm me. So she knew that. Yo, I got this dude.
Yeah, but yo, she was gonna have him murked. Yo, that's crazy.
No, I think that was a setup. She did that on purpose because.
What was the guy's name? Bucky or Bundy, whatever he's name.
Yeah.
He's like, thank you, Bucky.
Bucky, I don't know his name. Bundy.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was Bucky. He's like, thank you, Buck, because
the English
he shot him. Yeah, the English.
You got a super chat, Rick.
Oh,
hold on, let me. Thank you, Barrios, for the super chat. Did Blade get a director yet?
Nope.
Might be canceled, bro.
Gonna have a coffin.
Yeah, Blade. Blade's done. Barrios.
Thank you for the $2, Barrios. Thank you.
Yeah, Blade. Blade's not doing too well right now, brother. He. Let's just say Blade is kind of like that that New Mutants movie that they forced out eventually.
Purgatory now.
Yeah. Or that Batgirl movie. Yeah, remember that?
Probably.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, Dark Lord Fusion is also here.
And you know why I like Vanessa? Because she was the one that really had Foggy killed when Matt started figuring it out.
That's why yes, yo. So you know he hates her. Fisk might actually be off the hot seat because he thought it was Fisk the whole time. And he thought it was Fisk, but it's fucking. It is a Fisk, but it's Vanessa Fisk. Yo, why is it that the women are always more evil than the men?
Because they're more calculating. I gotta be honest, man. They're way more calculating than us.
So good. So I can't be mad when Abby punches this other one in the face, right? I just want to see violence. You know.
I mean, I'm not mad at that. You know me.
So Max City said you left out Nintendo. He said I'm for the consumer. Period. I even gave Microsoft Xbox that work when they do slimy shit. Unlike you, F and Parker. Oh man, yeah. Then Parker, I do gotta admit, Parker. Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. There were a lot of games released. Marvel Rivals.
I played that before all of y'all.
Hold on. No, I'm just saying, but you never. You was like, I'm excited to play Marathon, this and that, bro. You were capping.
I was excited for to play Marvel Rivals.
How many extraction games have you played, Parker, on that PC of yours?
I mean, the Helldivers.
That's not an extraction game.
I played some of the Division. right? That's what you're talking about.
Parker.
I'm the one that was bigging up Hell Divers for the jump. People would say, "Oh, I think it's gonna be a big."
Well,
game.
wait, hold on. You did. Hold on. You did, but you
Mm-hmm.
didn't even buy it week 1.
To me, it was like, some of my money got lost in payroll.
This nigga boy, yo, Parker.
What are you talking about?
Parker be logging his ass off.
What are you talking about? Look at my hours in the game, though.
Yeah, but Nico, Take 5, he got more hours than you. Take 5 loved that game. That's all he
I got
played.
more achievements in that game than Nico, though. Let's look at it, though, right?
Oh, wait, we weren't talking
Hold on,
achievements.
can I just give my finishing thoughts on Daredevil and y'all can get back to this?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, so I just want to say I'm glad to see Fisk in the official comic book.
Oh, the white, yes.
I love that. What else? There was the black girl, the black reporter.
She's a double agent. She's a double agent.
Yeah, she knew Fisk killed her uncle, but she didn't have the proof. And then the cops was like the commissioner. Was it the commissioner? Or the
that's the captain that nobody respects. Like that whole team.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. Like,
they don't. They don't respect him, bro.
Gonna talk to the black chick and like, empty the clip, so to speak. So this was definitely a solid episode for me. I give this an 8. I give it an 8.
You give it an 8. Parker, what do you give it?
I was lying when I said I stopped watching the show.
God damn. Ty that man. What'd you give it?
I gave it an 8. What's the dude who got his face smashed down again? What's his name?
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye. You didn't see Rick when he was smashing his face down and he came up. He was like, "Thank you, thank you."
Nah, bro. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. That slipped past me. That's why I was like, "How the fuck he get his tooth loose?" And
that's why he told him thank you, and Daredevil said "F you" and walked out.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I knew why I knew he was gonna get in front of him when he shot him, because once he found out old girl killed what's his name? I can't remember the fat dude name of that. Yeah,
Foggy.
He lost it. I already knew what was going on. He finna tell you.
So you
might kill her.
So you gave it an 8, right?
Yeah, I gave it an 8.
Levon, what'd you give it?
I give it an 8.
All right.
Oh, yeah, big shock there.
Oh.
At least he can give it something, Parker. You
don't
you gotta stop that, man.
Boo that man!
Oh
man. Damn, yeah, for real. Wasn't y'all killing Kitty on that shit?
Oh, that was Parker too.
The difference is me, I wasn't going to watch no YouTube channel on the show actually, and then try to give like a fake opinion about it. Come on. Yeah, that's different.
Parker, you don't want to redeem yourself and try to finish the last episode?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm not really feeling Daredevil. I'm not gonna revisit Daredevil. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, really, it's like, be honest, the shows that if I do parts, it has to be something that can draw me in, though, right? And maintain that.
You mean like Agatha drew you in, Parker? But yeah, Daredevil didn't draw you in?
I'm genre I like, though.
That's crazy. You see that? He's supporting the white woman again. That's what I'm talking about right here. Isn't Agatha a white woman, Parker?
But
shit. Also had a black actress
my bad, Parker. My bad, bro.
Right? You also had a black actress in it too, was the black witch in also.
Yeah, my bad, big bro. You're right.
Damn.
Come on, man. Listen, man. I ain't trying to be
wow.
funny, man, but I'm not a super big.
Now that you put it that way, Deuce.
Like certain things in Marvel, I probably.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Rick. What you say, Rick? Can you say that again?
I said now that you put it.
For the ones in the back.
I said now that you put it that way, I noticed there's a little space in Parker's heart for Snow White and Agatha.
I'm just saying.
I got a question for Parker.
Oh, here
Parker,
we go.
What's a better vampire movie, Twilight or Vampires in Brooklyn?
Oh, I didn't even watch the Vampires in Brooklyn. To be honest.
Are y'all shocked? Are y'all shocked?
Are y'all shocked? That's the one with Eddie Murphy though.
Are we shocked?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna say Twilight, but I see other vampire movies too.
See, you see,
hold up. It doesn't matter though.
You see what I'm saying? Girls.
Oh wait a minute.
What about Blade? What about Blade in Twilight? What'd you think, Blade or Twilight?
I mean, I
Blade all day.
enjoyed the story.
Twice on Sunday.
Who you talking? Oh,
No, I'm talking about
him or
Parker.
me?
No, you. Parker.
I enjoyed Twilight better. I enjoyed the story
See,
better.
you
though.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it basically one way action though with Blade though. You know what I'm saying?
It was only one way action.
Yo,
Holy crap! Parker, are you serious?
It
Hey, look, hey, Parker stood up in the movie and applauded when Bubba died in Forrest Gump.
hey yo,
Hey man,
I told you.
So once again, we try to diminish someone's opinion of something they seen, right? Because they don't allow with you. I said, what are we doing back here?
We're not trying to diminish you, Parker. We're not trying to diminish you, brother.
I mean, no one might be trying to diminish you.
But self-hatred is subconscious. But continue on, my brother.
I mean, okay, well, people, okay, I say a lot of black on black crime every day, B, on the news.
Yeah, but Parker, but hold on a second. Listen, man. Here's a word of advice. Even if you think Twilight is better than Blade, you don't say it in a room full of black people.
I mean, I don't care if they black or whatever, but I go by the cinema to me, what I'm enjoying. It don't matter the color of your skin, right? That doesn't matter to me. Well, I'm gonna go to this movie.
Okay,
No.
I really thought that was a good story. Everybody, these wolves and vampires chasing this one white chick through the 3 movies. You think that's a good story?
Vampires are violent. Where's the violence in Twilight?
And they just chasing this white girl. They fight. But you got a whole vampires and.
I mean, listen. What I didn't say Blade was bad. I just enjoy Twilight more than Blade. And I don't care about no one's opinion when they try to knock down my opinion. And I never said that Blade was a bad movie.
No, we're not trying to knock down your opinion.
What's the appeal to Twilight though? I never got.
I mean, the appeal of the Twilight is doing something that seemed undoable, right? And family sticking. Hold, let me finish. See, like, can I finish talking?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And it was also about family as well, though, right? But remember, Victoria tried to come up to her daughter, though, right? And stuff. So yeah, they all listen though. These vampires all had different power sets too, though, which was cool.
So I think you're a big fan of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, who?
Fast and Furious.
All about family.
No, I'm not really. One of my favorite car movies is Talladega Nights with the comedy and stuff. I enjoy that more than Fast and Furious.
I love Talladega Nights too. I love Talladega.
Parker, let me ask you a question. Which one was a better vampire movie out of? Did you watch Underworld, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Any of them?
Celine!
Out of Underworld and Twilight and Blade, which one was the best vampire movie out of any of them?
Oh man, so it's hard. Well, so far as vampire movie,
yeah, they're all vampire movies. So
now I felt out of all 3, I think the best action was in Underworld by far.
But what was the best
movie?
I
gotta read the super chat. Thank you for the $5. Max City. Parker don't watch black movies. Dame shame. Next thing he go say is Jesus is white.
Oh man!
I'm going to check Sinners out in the theater. Thank you.
Sinners is white. But we know who Max City voted for. But we ain't at that, Max. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go check out Sinners this weekend. Facts, Max City.
Nah, but overall of the story, I'm supposed to take Twilight though, because I watched Twilight. You see? What you mean? Like, I also had to. What you mean? See, I don't have to be a movie because it got black characters in it.
No, I didn't say nothing about black.
No, but the thing is though,
I didn't even mention black.
And
man, what is going on? What is going?
I got one last question, Parker. Eddie Murphy, Dr. Dolittle, or Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Dolittle.
I mean, I didn't really care for neither movie though. To be honest with you.
Man,
wow,
Parker, that should be Eddie. Parker, that should be Eddie by default. Parker.
Cops, down in Beverly Hills Cops. Yeah, I ain't really care about Dr. Dolittle though. Be honest with you, so no. But I like the other movies like Eddie Murphy that he was in.
What about Daddy Daycare?
I ain't really watched that. Sorry.
The first one was good.
Coming to America, to me that was classic. Harlem Nights. That was another one I enjoyed.
Okay, Parker.
Morbid.
No, I really care for Morbid. No. the stuff that he was doing with Nick Nolte and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, I wonder why. Nick Nolte.
48 hours.
Yo, notice, he like any shit. Unless he had a white co-star. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo.
No, but I'm saying, so that dynamic they had together in the movie though was like that was cool.
Man, no.
Because they fed off each other though in that movie. So yeah. Like stuff like the movie I was coming to America. That was a classic.
And that's
my opinion.
Sure,
Anyway.
why would
I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion when it comes.
You see what Max is saying about you? Look
Stop it, Max. We know you're an undercover coon, Max.
Yo, he said, damn, Coonan had the all-time high today. I mean, this is bad. This explains a lot.
I mean, listen, man. I don't give a damn about y'all. Here's the thing, though. I don't give a damn about y'all black cinema. Only black cinema I care about is my black cinema.
Who went in the fight? Robert McCall or John Wick?
Robert McCall? Who the fuck is that?
Damn. Equalizer.
Wow. I ain't really watched Equalizer.
Whoa!
Wait,
oh no!
You ain't watched Equalizer? Come on, Parker. Oh, man.
I mean, the ones without even the ones with Denzel Washington, but I would take John Wick because fuck, that's Neo. What?
John Wick had better action sequences, but Equalizer has a better storyline.
I ain't watching
all three Equalizer.
But you don't mess with Denzel, but you mess with Keanu?
Not the Equalizer portion of it, though.
You don't mess with Denzel? What?
Well, I like Training Day, though.
I
like those two movies right there, though.
Yeah, John Q is my joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
John Q is my joint.
Oh man!
You gotta watch Equalizer, Parker. Come on, man. You
Equalizer.
You see what I'm saying?
Lost Boys.
It's a good movie, Parker. Equalizer.
It might be, but it's not something I'm gonna go out my way to watch. But
hey, Big Money, you getting this? Big Money.
Have you watched all the Jason Bourne movies?
No.
How many of them you watch, Parker?
I'm not sure. Maybe it might have been one, maybe.
See, Parker,
but I'm not a big fan. I'm not really like a you couldn't already ask about the Jason Bourne movies. I wouldn't know. To be honest with you.
Hey, Parker, you do know that Twilight is really a story. It's not like a conventional vampire movie. It's a love story.
Geared towards who?
Yeah. I mean, but a story nonetheless, though, right? But I like that story though.
Jesus.
With the Blade, I knew what was going to happen. Really in the Blade and stuff.
You knew that? So you like love stories, right? You like love stories?
You asked me
romantic novels.
No, but I read the novels though. But seeing the other power.
Wait a minute! Hold on! You said you did read the novels.
That's a lie. I never said that. You talking about? I never said that.
What?
I did.
Nah, I never said I read the novels.
The Twilight novels.
No, I never said I read the. I said I had to say. I mean, the movie said.
Oh no, Parker.
I say that, Parker, because it's unconventional. There's never been a vampire movies where vampires take off their shirt and their chest turn to diamonds. It never been something like that. So that's the only thing I can think you like is because you keep saying the vampire stuff.
But hold up, but see, being I watched all those movies. It was other people that they brought in, right? They had different powers and stuff too, though, which was cool as well.
Yeah, they said Bella about 30,000 times in that movie. Bella.
Yeah, I understand the power stuff, but I'm just saying it's unconventional. It's really
I think that's
focused on the love story instead of the vampire stuff. It's focused on the love story.
All right, so
but
hold on a second. Hold on 1 second before we finish breaking his legs. I gave this Daredevil episode, I gave it a 7.5. Because I want to take it down. I use that for timestamps so I can figure out what we talk about because this is cooning upon gigantic proportions here. This is bad.
I don't care about no one's opinion. I'm not gonna denounce their opinion, but that's your opinion. I don't have to have the same rights I have.
Parker, it's not.
I wanted to ask you a question.
No, go ahead.
You said that it did things differently, and it had different. I don't want to
elements
misquote.
to it.
Right. So you're saying the werewolves and all that? Is that what somebody might?
No,
That's big money.
The werewolves and stuff.
That's big money.
Probably not gonna come out.
Not so much the werewolf, but when they bring in the other family in and stuff like that, they had other powers too, though. Like when you get in the deeper into the trial, you see the other people where they could do illusions and stuff like that.
Oh,
though,
okay.
right?
Because I was gonna ask you what was the difference
that,
between that and Underworld, because Underworld got vampires and wolf werewolves.
I mean,
just like...
obviously, I would say the difference was, I think Underworld definitely was more gory, more action based and stuff like that. But it had a decent plot associated with it, right? But with this, it was probably more to the side of maybe PG-13, not as mature as Underworld. I would say that. And as far as the tone,
I had a question. That's for like teenage girls. Like that's not really.
Yeah,
it's horror for really grown folks. Or horror
really targeting teenage girls. Parker with that movie, though. I ain't want to be the one to tell you, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
that's why it is. It's more of a love story, Parker. It really has nothing to do with like, just think about it. The most notorious thing to vampires is sunlight, and they glow. They turn the diamonds. Like, come on, bro. Them ain't vampires. To me, I'm just saying.
But here's the thing, man. You gotta see like the battle though with Tori. They all squatted up.
And then, bro, they trying to get that girl to they trying to get that girl to agree to be a vampire and stuff, bro. Like,
so most epic battles in vampire.
No, they wasn't trying to agree to become a vampire necessarily though. She wanted to become a vampire. Really, everything was a
lot. What? Man, don't talk to me about no horror. I'm all about that.
Like I said, the vampire movies I got like Blade. It was okay. I mean, but it was Underworld was
1 and 2 was tight.
Say again?
Blade 1 and 2 was tight. The third one was trash.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just trying to understand why Parker said it was.
Well, you got to ask him.
What did Blade need to do to make it great for you?
I don't know what it need to do to be great. I'm not going to tell you how to make a great necessarily vampire, but the vampire shows I did.
Ask Quentin Tarantino. He made one of the best ones ever. From Dusk Till Dawn is like one of the best ever.
I watched though, right? Vampire shows was Dark Shadows, right? The ones that was like in black and white.
Well, hey, I will take From Dusk Till Dawn over that Twilight bullshit any day.
Okay, you can take that. That's fine. That's cool.
Dude, I will take the Lost Boys over that bullshit.
I forgot about
you can take that too. That's fine.
Oh, what's the other one too? Where they had Grace Jones? She was a vampire, Katrina, and she was tearing people up. What movie was that? Old School.
I don't know.
We used to watch that. We were kids. Yeah, we did. We watched that one.
I mean,
we
did.
Yes, we did.
Like, you talking about Buffy? You talking about Buffy?
No, Grace. No, Grace.
Barnabas.
Nah, Grace Jones was a vampire, bro. She was Katrina, and she was like a stripper / vampire, and then she would kill.
What about the one with the vampire girl? She was killing the Italians.
Oh, that's
Pacelli, remember the mom?
Yeah, we used to watch that all the time. Innocent Blood.
What was that?
Innocent Blood.
That was tight.
That was good too. Yeah, Innocent Blood. What was it? What was that van? What is it? Hold on, let me look it up.
I'll Google.
This Grace Jones vampire movie. Vamp. That's what it was. It was called Vamp.
I would rather look at Buffy the Vampire.
Yeah, it was Vamp.
That goddamn
that one, bro. That's
yeah, that was good. That was good, bro.
That came out the year I was born.
Yeah. Yo, but listen, as a kid, I had like Cinemax and shit in my bedroom. So I would sneak and watch it, and that's when because they show titties and stuff. I wasn't supposed to watch
really?
it. Yeah.
I agree with what Big Money said though. I'd rather
hold on, wait.
True Blood than watch and True Blood was trash.
Yeah.
True Blood was good. The first 2 seasons.
Yeah, but the way you turned them into vampires by burying them, come on, bro. What was that? Now
they started going to like fairies and minotaurs, and I was like, you know what? I'm all set.
Now, Thurl said, Ricky, a black dude wrote the Underworld movie franchise. No, I didn't know that. Maybe that's why Parker doesn't like it. I did not know.
I didn't know
oh, man.
I mean, but I didn't say I didn't like it.
Parker a closet racist?
Oh, shit.
Wait, hold on, Rick.
Uh-oh.
See, now, Rick,
Hey, like, why you ask me? He's my cousin, but you take care of it.
Don't make me a closet racist then. I'm confused.
Okay, well, I can give you a couple hints.
Of a lot of things.
Well, he's a contrarian, and Rob, you are too. But here's the thing. So you guys,
I am, but it makes sense.
I forgot. This is gonna be great with you two contrarians in here. Holy fuck, this is gonna be a show. So here's the deal. The reason why they're saying that, and I say they because you said you didn't watch the Eddie Murphy movie, but you said the Nick Nolte one when he had a white co-star. You didn't get Vampire from Brooklyn.
I didn't mention Coming to America. You hear me mention that?
I think
it was Harlem Nights. You didn't hear me mention that?
I didn't. It was a lot of commotion going on. I heard Nick Nolte. I heard Nick Nolte.
Yeah, like they had good chemistry in that movie though. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. They had good chemistry in that. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, he was surrounded, but he didn't have any black co-stars in Beverly Hills Cop. He was surrounded by all white dudes. I think Damon Wayans gonna.
Getting tossed out the window.
Only black person that was in Beverly Hills Cop was
Damon Wayans.
He was a banana man.
Yeah, the sweet whatever his name was called.
Banana man. He was a banana man. He was.
You know what he was.
No, but like Parker, Dr. Doolittle. I ain't watched really those Eddie Murphy movies to be honest.
Nah, the first one was tight though. The first one was good.
Eddie had a couple of stinkers too.
Well, listen.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
What was the one he did with
Well, Pluto Nash. Pluto Nash was like
Pluto Nash was.
That was. They said that was the worst. Well, hold on. Before we go to that, Pluto Nash, they said lost more money than any other film ever. Like, well, it did up until I think Snow White. Because hold on, let's look at Pluto Nash. Hold on a second. Now we're talking about this shit. Pluto Nash, all right? Check this out. They said this is one of the worst movies ever. Poor Eddie Murphy. So the movie cost $100 million to make. Nobody knows what the marketing is. Take a guess how much it made at the box office.
Maybe about 3 million.
30.
7.
20.
7 million.
Yeah, I knew it was low.
It was one of the biggest flops of all time.
Okay, what about the vampire one? How much?
Vampire in Brooklyn. I like that shit. Let's see here.
That's a cult classic.
Hell yeah!
Is it? I don't know, but it didn't do.
No, it didn't do super well. No, it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't do well commercially.
But cult.
Well, I tell you what, we gotta call it a success. Big money. It cost $14 million, but it cost $14 million, and the box office was 35. And Eddie's production company did it. Now
he doubled.
They made double. Now Harlem Nights, I think, that was his director debut. That was the first movie Eddie ever directed. And I think they were trying to fuck with him on that. Harlem Nights, it cost $30 million to make, but it did a box office of 60. So Eddie's doing double on his movies. But remember, it's making double, but he's taking the money in the back end. He's not taking his up front. He looked out for Red Fox and those guys. Because let's be honest, all those guys. All those guys that Eddie using them, they were all broke. Red Fox was so goddamn broke, they was taking shit out his driveway. Pryor had money trouble too. But Pryor had
Red Fox because he was in IRS trouble.
And he still didn't pay him. They said he took the money and he didn't pay the IRS. He put it in his pocket and got some prostitutes. Yeah. Yo.
He's like, he's old school. He was rolling around with Malcolm X. He didn't give a fuck about the white man.
Yo, Red Fox is bro. He's as bad as Ric Flair. He owed so much on taxes. Bro, they gave 2 tribute shows to this dude, Harlem Nights, to pay off the IRS, and he put the money in his pocket.
Wow, Flair's fucked up too?
Oh, Flair is beyond fucked up. Go read on Ric Flair. We don't have time on this show. Bro, Ric Flair owes millions of dollars. So his name is Kevin Grivereau. We got to check this guy out, y'all. What's the name? Gave us an alley-oop here. Let's see. Let's see what Mr. Grivereau has done for us. Levon, what do you got next, brother?
So pretty much I got the Lanterns or whatever, how it's pretty much going to be some interesting wry humor. It mixes True Detective, Fargo.
And what is this that you're talking about, sir?
Lanterns or whatever. Lanterns.
The Lanterns.
Yes.
Yeah, Parker.
Is you talking about the Lanterns DC?
Yeah.
Like the DC nerd?
Yes.
We should let Parker rock with this since he the known DC guy around here.
Claims to be.
Parker, you know anything about this?
Grounded and gritty as a buddy cop.
Oh man, come on, Parker. Oh man.
Pretty much is gonna follow. Pretty much is.
I do follow Lanterns though. Like comics, I'm saying I usually pick this article though. So what was the motivation behind this article? That's what I'm trying to figure.
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna follow that Black Lantern.
Yeah, right.
But they pretty much gonna have the Lantern Corps in there.
Yeah, Sinestro. I know he's.
Wait a minute, this light skinned nigga on the left is being a Green Lantern?
Oh, you hold up.
Oh, my bad. Hold up.
We don't see his.
Oh, my bad. My bad. This light skinned nigga right here, he's a Lantern?
It's expected to
John Stewart right there.
Yeah, it's gonna follow John Stewart.
Oh. Wait a minute, he's too light to be fucking John Stewart.
No, he's not.
I expect that from you, but I mean, but what? Jesus Christ, John Stewart was black as all shit, and they made him to some light skinned dude. God damn.
Oh my, what are we doing here?
Exactly, what are we doing here?
Come on, Rick, you gotta stop this bullshit you doing, man.
All right, you know what?
Rick, you talking about James Gunn, Rick? You can't do that, Rick.
I'm just saying, Rick.
All right, so I'm just saying, okay.
They ain't race swapping nothing, Rick. Come on.
Bro, I mean, he's like not even Huxtable light skin. This is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Hold on a second.
What are you talking about? Like you're like a shade darker than light skin.
What are you talking about?
Consider light skin.
That's a damn lie. All right, so look at the.
Cat.
Well, all I got is a cartoon John Stewart. He was dark. This nigga dark here too. But they're all darker than this guy. These niggas went and picked. These motherfuckers got Drake's cousin playing goddamn. Oh, whatever.
I mean,
Rick be living in fantasy land. He swear he
It's the light skinned nigga here.
Yeah, he's around there.
Oh man.
Didn't we talk about this yesterday?
Man, whatever. Anyway,
they
what?
calling you out, Rick.
Please. Anyway,
I remember this guy though. Like,
who's it? Who's this dusty looking nigga? Who he?
Hal Jordan.
He's gonna be Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan looks like the town drunk. What the hell? What the heck? What?
He so dude. He so.
Oh my God!
Shouldn't be no.
This is why we never win in DC.
Was it airplanes and stuff?
This is why we never win.
Air Force people keep themselves nice.
Yeah, they're disciplined. This nigga, bro, this dirty ass this dirty ass jacket. Look at this dirty jacket. It's too big for him. Come on, man. Oh my God.
That's not nitpicking. That's right there.
For Marvel stuff. Like, come on now. Like, stop it.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Come on now. And I being come on now.
Okay.
You get to the actual topic of lanterns. That's what I'm trying to figure. So, what's the actual topic you're trying to get to, Levi, on this lanterns? That's what I'm
basically the type of show that it's going to be.
Oh yeah, some of it mixed with True Detective stuff like that. But it's the.
But how is? But is that gonna work? Is that gonna work on a non-Earth type series?
No.
No. Okay, well, yeah, it could work.
Not with the Lantern Corps. No.
Yeah, okay, let me. Can I finish, please? Because lanterns, they all have sectors. So you have at least two lanterns that's patrolling Earth. Though. At least two. Might be, I don't know.
Look like an alcoholic.
Yeah,
maybe had a little happy hour before, but
had a little bit, bro. He needs a shave. Hey, bro, this guy's down bad, bro. He looks like. Well, let's be honest here. Well, hold on, Parker. He looks like the poor man's Pedro Pascal. This is the guy that didn't get the part for playing freaking Joel, and they just throw him in this shit. It is. That's the guy who didn't get the part, and they say, "Hey, you want to be Hal Jordan instead?" Look at this dude.
I've seen this actor before, so I'm not mad with it. So.
Rick, did you see the ring on his finger?
Yeah, if you look right here. I see it right here.
On that picture, but yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Let's see. It's right. Well, where's the brother's ring?
It's right there. It's green. You can see the green, but it's not showing his.
Well, Parker tell you the black guy's gonna steal it in the next scene. But
wow, okay, but maybe you'll probably say something like that. But
Parker tell you. Hey, Mello, did you watch the Daredevil and the did you watch the Daredevil last episode, Mello? No,
Mello might be busy at the moment.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, he talking to.
But yeah, if I was to zoom in on it, you do see his ring right there.
So yeah, man, I can't wait for the show to start. The other different lands they can probably show up, and maybe they show different sectors and stuff too. Because I want to see how Joe Moline from Far Sector, like that Green Lantern. You got Isabella Cruz. You got Kyle Rayner. I wonder what they
now. When does this? When does this start, Parker?
Well, I hope when he put on his uniform, at least.
Yeah, it's gonna all be CGI. You could tell that all their uniforms gonna be CGI. All right, somebody drop Mello down.
Mello, mute your mic, Mello. Mello.
I drop him down in the mirror.
Drag him down.
Let's drag him down. Yeah, Mello's whole house is fighting over taco night over there on a Monday.
Yeah, but he's a light skinned black man.
Who? This guy? Yeah, of course. No, ain't light skinned. I don't think.
Hey, Rick, check the general. Now you can see the ring a little better.
Okay, let's see here. Get that put up there so we can see this for everybody. All right.
Look at the guy standing under him. Come on, bro.
What you mean? That's Guy Gardner.
What the fuck? Now that bro, hold up. No, bro, ladies and gentlemen, for all those that live in trailer parks, this is the guy that greets you at Halloween when he's passing out candy. That's the guy. Folks, look at that. That's the motherfucker that's in the Superman movie, Parker. That's what we're doing. So you telling me at least this guy's a town drunk. This guy's a drunk, a crackhead, a sniffer. Look at this shit.
Like a straight creep.
Bro, how could the hold on.
It's about to be 9 o'clock, so
yeah. Well, hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
All right, listen. Hold on. We had a stoplight right now. Despite the color of these rings, we had a stop sign because this is a movie, and the series looks more grounded and better, like a motion picture. Right? This here looks like some kind of like cosplay. Honestly, this is stuff you would see again.
Rude awakening, brother.
Whoa,
money.
Okay.
I don't know, Parker.
Say so.
Parker, is this the guy that at least have the rings look alike, James Gunn? Damn.
You said they do?
They don't.
He said at least they don't look like.
Yeah.
They don't. Well, this guy looks like he got his ring out that shit in the mall that you put $1 in and you try to grab it and fucking pull it out. This guy, at least right here, this guy looks like he went to Sideshow Collectibles and he got his ring. This outfit, it looks too it's like cheesy. It's like cosplay. It's like somebody went to Comic-Con, dressed him up.
Looks like a bad WB character.
Yeah, that's bad. That is bad, bro. That is bad.
To be honest with y'all, I got to take Parker's side. That is comic accurate. He is comic accurate.
Well, hey, listen. But hold on, Deuce. Hold on, Deuce. Listen, but comic accurate means nothing. The reason why they didn't have the X-Men dress, I'll tell you why.
No. Love Wolverine being in that yellow costume, so nah.
No, yeah. Now, hold on. Now that they can pull that off. But back when the X-Men movies came out in 2001, they wouldn't put them in there. They wouldn't put them in no costumes. They said because they tried to be comic book accurate. They said it looked so cheesy. So they took them out of there. They put everybody in black suits because it looked too cheesy. Oh, girl.
What we talking about now, though, Rick?
But that's one character. Hold on. That's one guy. That's one guy. Wolverine. That's it. He's the only guy.
Because everybody, Spider-Man, Deadpool. Yeah, you could.
Hold on, time the fuck out. No, now you're not making no sense. No. Yeah, you're making up sense. We never complained. Hold on. Can I answer the goddamn question, or are you gonna keep talking over me? What the fuck?
Go ahead.
All right. So here's the deal. We never complained about Spider-Man and Batman and that shit and being comic book accurate. It was the X-Men that was the problem. And then Wolverine put on one yellow suit. We haven't seen the X-Men in their comic book accurate shit yet. We haven't seen it. They don't do it because it looks goofy as fuck.
You telling me you didn't lose your mind when Professor X came with that yellow floating chair?
No, I didn't lose my mind.
Oh, I did.
I was honestly psyched up more that they played the X-Men '97 music theme when it came out. It was more of that they played.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all can't be mad.
That was just people happy to see that.
Now, bro. Listen, they couldn't make the floating wheelchair. Well, because hold on a second.
Look weird, dude.
Bro, dude, hold on. All those but those WB shows, a lot of that stuff is comic book accurate, but it don't look good to be on cinema like that. That's a fact. It's okay. I never said once there's something wrong with being comic book accurate, but just because it's comic book accurate doesn't mean that it's going to look good on the silver screen.
Yeah, it looks good on paper, not on silver screen.
Yeah, silver screen.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. But hold on. The truth is, we just killed this guy for being comic book accurate. We called him crackhead, icehead, whatever.
Y'all did. That's what I'm saying. Y'all did. I'm not saying the guy looked good. I'm not side of a Parker on that, but he is comic book accurate. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, but it looks again. I'm glad you said that. He's comic book accurate, but it looks bad. Does it not?
It looks bad on screen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks bad. You can be comic book accurate, but that shit looks horrible. It don't look.
You sure it's quiet.
I mean, I'm not worried about what y'all saying.
So hold up, Parker, shame, Parker, tell the truth and shame the Parker, tell the truth and shame the devil. You telling me that this bottom Green Lantern with this bowl, that you telling me that looks good on film?
That's his character. That's him. That's his shtick right there. That's Guy Gardner. That is him. Same one from the 90s. Same one for the JLI. Justice League International.
Parker, I'm not disputing that, Parker.
25.
Like you said, it's a comic.
You think people are gonna go out to go see a movie with a character that looks like that?
Yes, they will. Thank you very much.
And
I don't think I can answer that. I don't think they'll go to see a movie with him as the lead, looking like that. I don't think they'll go to see him as the lead.
Superman though, so he's just like.
They don't see Superman in a baggy suit.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest, Dre. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of warming up to the Superman suit. You know, even though it doesn't look baggy. I mean, because 90% of the Superman we've seen, he's been on his back, so it doesn't look that baggy. So you know, I'm warmed up to it. I kind of like it now. It doesn't because it's not really baggy. We see him moving. He was screaming when the sun got on him and shit. So I don't think it's as bad as it was when we first saw it. I just couldn't get that image out of my mind. It looked like a cosplay costume. Look, James Gunn has never did
like he wearing his older brother's pajamas.
Well, let's be honest. James Gunn never did really well with costumes. He never really did.
He doesn't design them though.
I know. Well, hold on, Parker. He does get the thumbs up or the thumbs down though. So you know
Is he wearing hammer pants or what?
I don't know.
It's not hammer pants. No, that's over exaggerated. It's not hammer pants. Hey man, but
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. No, it's not hammer pants. It's a mix between.
I like what Iron Mike said. I like
with the symbol on his chest, sort of inspiration from Kingdom Come Superman. So
I like what Iron Mike said. He said you put goofy comic characters on screen and they are going to look goofy. 100%. He's right. Because I mean, hell, they're gonna probably make Booster Gold goofy too. Because I hear he's gonna be in James Gunn universe. You're gonna finally see Booster Gold. You know, he's a goofy ass dude. He's goofy as hell. I mean,
and just imagine imagine.
You good, Big Money?
You went out, Big Money. You went out.
Yeah,
Parker pulled the plug on him.
Discord been tripping for like the last.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, hear me now.
Yeah.
Now, Booster Gold, I had never seen him in the comics. In the cartoons. And that I wouldn't want that suit that he's wearing like on live stages just look goofy even in the cartoon.
Oh, you don't want to see it on Smallville because you can find it on Smallville. You can find it on the internet. It don't look good.
And,
Yeah, right.
it don't. And look what they did. Look what they did with Superman versus Batman. Damn, what's his name? The monster.
Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday. Look what they did to Doomsday.
Oh yeah, he was awful. He was awful.
That was a travesty.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful when you decide that if you want to do comic.
Yeah, he looked like
you really got to be careful.
That nigga looked like an enraged Wesley Snipes and shit. With that bald head and shit.
The best Doomsday probably is Superman and Lois though in the final season. That Doomsday.
Well, Deuce had one. He had in here. He had pinned it to General. It wasn't too bad. It looked.
Oh, you talking about Krypton?
Yeah. I'll take the one from Superman and Lois though. Season 4 Doomsday.
All right, we got time for two more things. We got the Avengers Doomsday set we can do, and we can do the Last of Us series debut from yesterday.
Wait, hold on. We didn't even have that on deck. No. Do the Banshee because we didn't have.
You want to do Banshee? Okay. All right. Sorry, so you guys don't want to do Last of Us?
No.
Okay. No, I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't have it on deck, Rick. You can't do that.
Oh well, I mean, I told Levi to do it.
Like all the blue. But let's.
What? Whoa, Dwight. What do you mean out of the blue? We talked about it yesterday. I'm like, Levon, the season premiere is Sunday. We gotta fucking talk about it. And you said, okay. And I said, well, you gotta let everybody know. I'll change the show notes or whatever. Hey, look, I don't know if Chub Chubs did it or not, but I watched it. So now we're gonna review 1 and 2 on next Monday.
Well, yeah, because we finished in Daredevil this week anyway. So what's the difference?
Okay, all right, hey, okay, all right. But I had some stuff I wanted to say. I wrote it down anyway, so I'll be ready. All right, Banshee, let's go.
It's pretty good.
I watched this episode and sorry, Levi, go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom.
It's a pretty good episode. It showed off who's that guy that we seen at the beginning of season 2. Who's that guy that was in the law place or whatever?
Law place.
A husband? Was that a husband or a daddy or something like that? You talking about that dude?
No. The guy that knew that Rabbit is still alive.
The FBI dude.
Yeah. We got to see him more.
Yeah. It was weird that he was following them, but like they said, he was just using them as bait. And I didn't know who that girl was. I know she was from the store that he already thought she was following him, and then it was like, okay, my bad. I thought you was following me, and then she was the one sniping every. Oh my god, damn.
Yeah.
I think this episode was a solid episode. It was a slower pace episode for me than what I'm used to with Banshee. The only part that had action was the sniper part for me, and it was okay. It was okay. I give it a 7. No, I'll give it a 7.5. 7.5 for this episode.
Same here.
Me too.
Rick?
When he went to the bathroom.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. Anybody else that saw Banshee?
I ain't see it.
Nah, I'm not watching that. But what do you guys think about Tulsa King?
I'm sorry, say that again.
I haven't watched that, brother.
Hey, that's a good show too. Tulsa King is a good show.
Stallone show.
That is
that's a good show.
What you're talking about?
Yeah, that's a good show.
No, I haven't watched that.
Hey, Mac City, we talking about the goddamn the show, the TV show. We ain't
that ain't really a TV show though. I'll tell you, but that's not really a TV show. Big money. And here's what I would say about this. Even though we're not covering The Last of Us,
he can't help himself. He just can't.
Well, I can't.
Yeah,
no, Rick. A lot of people didn't watch it. Rick, leave it alone.
Did you play the game? Did you play the game?
Me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I told you that's the game I'm playing right now. What are you talking about?
Wait, you never finished part 2?
No, I'm doing the new download maps that they gave us recently.
On Last of Us 2?
They dropped new content for it.
They did?
Yes. Yes, man. They dropped new rogue stages. They added Marlene and they added Bill to the game.
All right, well, I was just gonna say it's exactly like the video game. So if you saw the video game,
damn, Rick, niggas ain't shit. Why you gotta be the king of spoilers, man? Why you gotta be like that, Rick? You can't help yourself.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. So you beat both Last of Us games, and you don't think you know what's going to happen in the goddamn series?
Rick, people back here, I saw the show. People back here said they didn't see the show. Why don't you give them a chance
Okay,
to see
I will.
it, buddy?
I'm not gonna listen.
But you don't have to say nothing about it. Just give them a chance.
All right. Okay. All right. For a show of hands, who beat the Last of Us video games?
About a show of hands. How we go?
Oh well, but okay. Oh well, don't show me other stuff. All right. Oh, you never finished? Big Money, did you beat both games? He's a pony. Of course he did.
Yeah, I beat
okay,
both.
so he did both of them. I know Mello did both of them. Dre said he did. Levon is muted. For some Parker, did you beat both Last of Us games? Parker.
He said, not today.
There you go.
He in the background crying about Superman.
Oh man, Ty, did you beat both Last of Us games?
Hell no, I ain't playing that one of them.
All right, so I guess we'll cover it Monday then.
You see what I'm saying, Rick? See?
But here's what I don't understand.
No, you can cover it today because I don't care about it. So you
well,
can cover it right
look,
now.
listen. All I was saying is we knew that Last of Us was coming out on Sunday. We all knew that. We have to watch. That's our jobs to watch the fucking thing.
We didn't. The last time we spoke, we didn't speak about covering Last of Us.
Well, we didn't. Well, to be fair,
you can't say that you and Levon talked about it and then expected everybody else to know about it. That's
all right.
incorrect.
All right. So listen, you are a pony, and I know you watched it.
What does that have to do?
I know you watched it. I know you did. I know you did.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because did you watch it? Yes or no?
I literally said I watched it, but other people didn't.
Okay.
Said that
all right. So who didn't watch it on the pan? That's why I was asking. Who didn't watch it?
Only
I
me.
didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
You see?
Wow.
You see?
Big Money didn't watch it? Oh, shit. All right. Well.
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, we'll hold it off. Big Money didn't watch it, so we'll talk about it next Monday. Because if Big Money watched it,
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Just leave it alone, Big Money.
It's not.
Rick, he can't help himself to spoil stuff, so just leave it alone.
How can I spoil something that goes step for step with the game?
I don't think it's seen for.
Yes, it is. It is.
See what I'm saying?
It is scene for scene. Bro, Big Money. Not only is it scene for scene, it is line for line. Just like the game.
Rick.
Yes.
No, it's not, Rick. No,
what?
I'm not going to believe that.
Oh, man.
Because they didn't do that in the first season, Rick.
Yeah, let's wait
Get
until
out of
Monday.
here, Rick. They didn't even do that in the first season, so stop.
Okay. All right. I got one last question. Parker, did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
I heard what you said, Drake.
Now, Parker, now would you say that the Last of Us series? Yo, all right, you know what? It's not my fault. You guys don't fucking watch the stuff you're supposed to.
What you mean, you guys? I literally told you I watched it.
All right, well then I was talking to Big Money and Parker. Well, no, Parker saw it.
I watched the show, but
all right, my bad. That's my bad. So not you, Parker. See, you know,
show anyway.
So you watched this shit, but you didn't watch the Kingpin.
I'm not really fucking with the other shit, but you know.
Well, I don't see. This is what I don't understand. You watched fucking.
I thought we were gonna watch the Boondocks. If I were,
I didn't have time for that.
It was tied.
I do. I never seen it. I do want to watch the Boondocks.
Yeah.
But I stayed up late to watch the fucking Last of Us, and now we not gonna talk about it. But I guess we'll talk about it Monday.
That's your fault, brother.
I stayed up till 10. I stayed up till 10:30.
That's because you a fiend.
I stayed until 10:30 because I wanted to watch the video game scenes to compare with the freaking series scenes. That's why I stayed up. But okay, that's cool. It gives us something.
It was a really good show, right? The acting, how they set pieces, I set everything up. It was really good, though. That's what I definitely say about that.
Appreciate you for not spoiling nothing, Parker. I appreciate you.
Yeah, not spoiling, and I'm not. Well, I ain't seen this. Not spoiling. I think the last has been the first to me. I know y'all gonna disagree, but to me,
Thank you, Vaughn. Look what Vaughn said, Big Money. Look what Vaughn said.
I think that's the best it's ever been did. From video game to action live. Like y'all can point out any video game that went from.
I didn't like Fallout, but y'all said Fallout was
no, it didn't.
No, Fallout was.
Yeah, it was good, but it didn't follow it step for step.
I still think Fallout is good. Fallout is good. So
well, let's be honest. We gave a list of the movies.
Big Money, you said you think this is the best adaptation of a video game show?
Yeah, I really do. I really is the
Last
best.
of Us?
Yeah, The Last of Us. Pick out one. I can't think of one that's I can't
you just
think
said
of
one. Fallout is much better than this, in my opinion.
Well, that's I like
we know
Fallout too, but I don't think it's better than Last of Us. Fallout's pretty good.
I might Fallout as well. I mean, I don't think it was on the same level as The Last of Us. To be honest with you.
I've seen first season.
It was good, Joe, but I think
You see this, Deuce? We're mentioning it like crazy,
saying, bro, I can't
but
get
they don't
past
want to
the
talk
issue.
about it.
You know what I say? You know why I say that, Dre? And everybody.
He went out again. Hey, look what Vaughn said, though. I like what Vaughn said. Vaughn said, "No way you can spoil the Last of Us 2 show, step for step for the game." Thank you.
Some people didn't play the game though.
Who didn't? Well, God damn it, they sold it 8 different ways. You telling me nobody fucking played this thing? Come on.
But remember, you're in season 2,
so
Joy,
what I mean
this
by
is the
that
reflection of Last of Us Part 2. See what I'm saying? Rick?
Yeah, it is, and that's why I'm nervous about it. Is because you know what the fuck's gonna happen very soon. So,
well, they already, they talked about that, and they'll joke about that. That's why I said they was like wondering, like when they do season 3, like should we go before it? Because each one of them gonna spoil the other. At some point, they're gonna have to.
You gotta change it. Yeah, you can't go step for step.
The same thing
yes.
Over and over again.
Yes.
So at some point, they got to separate. They have to separate.
Because the Big Money, the thing that you're talking about that happened, they should save that for the season finale. Do it some other way. Don't do it.
No, I didn't get a new mic. Thriller, shut your ass up.
Oh yeah, he said your mic got tariffs on it, nigga.
But no, what I meant by that, Dre, what I was saying by that, what I think is the best. That's the first time when I played the Last of Us game, when that little girl died on there, I cried. When I got to the fucking when I got to the South, I said, man, I ain't gonna cry again. As soon as she died, I cried again. I said,
God damn. Yo, Big Money, you are a crazy ass nigga, bro.
I've never witnessed that before.
Big Money,
feel the same way the game did. So I just thought that shit was wow.
Big Money, a crazy ass dude.
Shut your ass up, Mac City.
Yeah, like I said, Rick, this if you comparing it to like The Last of Us to like Fallout, like just the scenes to me, how it was being depicted, way better.
Well, what I would say,
hey, Fallout, the cinematography is better than The Last of Us. I like the sets better than The Last of Us. The story was better than The Last of Us. I just like Fallout better than I like The Last of Us.
No, listen.
Okay, and this one here looks like it's gonna be okay too.
I think Dre's a little right. I mean, you guys are both right. I think if you're watching Fallout, you're watching a show where you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. You don't have it. These characters aren't the same they're not canon to the video game. Just the world and the universe is.
But keep in mind, Rick, I didn't beat the game.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm saying, but like I'll just say for me, Fallout is a show where I don't know what's going to happen. I'm watching it and I don't know because again, these characters aren't canon. They have the suit, they have the world. We understand what happened. It's a freaking apocalyptic shit. Somebody threw some nukes. Okay, now Last of Us is basically just like the games.
Yeah, even so, man. I did watch both shows. I just think it's like, like Last of Us could be like seeing it really as a movie though, in its own right.
They should have changed the actress, bro. She just is a turn off.
Which one? The little girl?
No, you can keep Ellie. Now again, we're gonna save it for next week as far as getting the detail, but I know
ain't no way you can spoil this, man.
Well,
it's 2020.
Yeah, but we're talking as far as going in depth. They could have got a better actor. Bro, I know 10 WWE and AEW wrestlers that could have been a better fucking Abby, easily.
Yeah, but they scaled her down.
They could have got fucking who's it, Raquel Rodriguez to play that part. She's big as fuck.
No, like Jordan Grace though could have played Abby, right?
Man, she is just.
And then y'all gotta realize the whole season is not gonna be like that.
I don't care about if a 19-year-old attractive or not, brother. I ain't about to cheat, brother.
I mean, it's just she just is not good to look at, bro. That shit is depressing looking at her.
Jesus Christ.
Here, like
she looked like she is a special ed student.
Oh my God. Come on.
What's the next topic, Rick? Come on.
The next topic is
look, I was gonna say y'all saying that about is.
Oh man, big. We gonna talk about that Avengers.
Money, bro.
Then you had some Avengers Doomsday stuff, Levon. Hey Vaughn, you said these pictures are fake.
Yeah, the pictures fake.
Huh?
You said the pictures are fake.
Yeah, they're fake.
What pictures you talking about?
Oh, look at the screen.
Bunch of shit. It's fake.
What you talking about? What you say, Vaughn?
Yeah, that does look a little
said
suspect.
the Avengers Doomsday pictures.
Or those could have been from the set from the first X-Men. Because that's
probably
because look, MCU's not gonna use the same costume that freaking that dude used. No way. Because that's
man,
yeah.
Somebody fell asleep at the wheel, Rick.
Huh?
Somebody fell asleep at the wheel.
Who did? Levon?
Yes. Yeah, it's a better bed than this player.
Oh man. It's all right. Let him rest. He needs to.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
No, but Ricky, they is copying the show. That scene is happening this season.
Oh man.
What scene?
You know.
All the clubs swing from hell.
You know.
Yeah, they splitting the second game into 2 seasons. There's only going to be 3 seasons.
Oh, they're not getting okay.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the exact same.
Yes, it is. It is. What are you talking about?
Okay. Now tell me this: you seen the previews they show? Show me in the game where in the TV show where they were shooting at all those what's the name? They was coming. They had that big war at the wall. They never had that in the game. They never had that in the game.
I'm talking about the main plot. It's the same.
Oh well, you know it's got to. That's why I say it's going. They're going to separate at some, but they trying to get those first 2 games in. They're gonna get the first 2. They already talked about that. They're gonna get those first 2 in.
They split part 2 in 2 seasons.
Hey, Iron Mike. Hey man, don't get me started, Iron Mike. You too, Mac City. Both of these motherfuckers talk crazy about me. Let me tell y'all something. So what? I told that motherfucker I cried like a fucking baby. Yes, I did. So fucking what?
You a parent. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have them type of feelings.
I cried like a baby and that little girl bad.
I agree with Big Money though.
What?
About saying that's the best.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah, because that Fallout.
You agree with that? That ain't no surprise.
That Fallout show felt a little. That Fallout show was cheaply made. That visual effects, nah.
I guess that's a wrap of those topics. Then we got a dub from Levon. You know?
It's all good.
Them visual effects.
Next week.
That bad. Remember that bad he had in Fallout?
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Remember that bad he had in Fallout, Ricky? That shit looked terrible.
Yeah.
Hey man, they talking about 3 seasons of The Last of Us. If that shit is successful, you can guarantee that they're gonna book another.
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
Nah, HBO don't do that. HBO, when some shit comes to the end, bro.
No, Neil Druckmann said they ain't going past the games.
Yeah, because that'll be
money talks, bro. When they
not in this case.
If that was the case, Last of Us 3 would be being made, not Intergalactic. If that was the case,
yeah. Last of Us 2 would sell way more than Intergalactic. Last of Us 3 would, but they're not making it. At least not now. I think that if this series is going to continue,
they might do a spinoff or something, a prequel, but continuation of the story, nah, they ain't doing it.
I think that
they'll
touch it if the series does better. If the series ends on a high note, I think they will.
Or the comics, have there anybody?
Anybody what? You went in and went out. You keep cutting out, Big Money.
Has anybody in here read any of the Walking Dead comics?
Yeah, I did years ago. I used to read them. They're the same guys. They're the same guys that made what's the name, Invincible.
Yeah. No, the reason I asked that is because
I have some of them.
I took in anything from.
Yeah,
well, that's why I asked that.
Well, they just changed.
I don't know who you pissed off, bro, but you keep cutting out.
They changed how some of the deaths happened. They changed how some of the deaths happened, and obviously that whole thing where Rick, you know, with that whole thing he was written off. That's not in the comics like that.
No, Carl didn't. No, they put stuff in because remember Carl didn't die, and then they had to make him die on the show because he wanted to leave. Because remember he didn't supposed to die at that time.
Mm-mm.
So they actually added stuff in there.
And I don't remember. I don't think Merle Dixon was a this you know my boy what's his name? I think he was supposed to live longer too in the series, but they wrote him out. So.
All right, am I cutting out now?
No.
Okay, but y'all heard what I said, right? About did they do any on the TV show? Did they do anything from the comics? Did they adapt anything from the comics?
Who, Walking Dead?
For the last
Yes.
Walking Dead?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
A lot.
Did they do any episodes
that
of Walking Dead
that differentiated from the comic? No, most of it, I can say about 80% of it is from the comics, but they changed a lot of stuff.
Because, see, I'm trying to go back to what Vaughn said about they're going to cut off at the 3rd season. I think Dre might be right. I could be wrong, Vaughn. But if it does really good, I can see them going further because that's what they did with The Walking Dead. Because, like, they didn't adapt everything from The Walking Dead comics. It was just a hit show.
A hit show is a hit show.
Yeah, a hit show is a hit show. It was just a hit show. And they kept going. How many seasons they go? They went to like 12 seasons.
Well, but you know the thing, you know what you messing up on? Big one. The last time they did that last season of Game of Thrones happened when he went past the books.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
I don't think Sony controls it anyway. Sony not gonna let them fuck their IP up. Just to, you know.
Sony need money. If the motherfuckers cut them a check, they're gonna let them. Go ahead and make what you want to make.
No, that's cat. If that was the case, they let somebody else make Last of Us 3.
We talking about film and video games.
They control it. They got they produce the show. It just comes.
The reason why they're not making The Last of Us 3 is because they fucking oversaturated this shit. The Last of Us is like
that's not why. Neil Druckmann didn't want to do Last of Us 3. They get to pick what they want to do. They didn't want to do Last of Us 3. And people saying it's oversaturated is exaggerating.
Nigga, they done had 9 copies of the same video game.
No, they haven't.
So Byron Mike said, what do y'all think about Neil saying don't count out part 3 and then they'll release a complete collection for the first 2 games? I think Neil's full of shit. He'll make a part 3 if Sony tell him to. That's all.
No, but he got a lot of power over there. He don't want to do it.
He ain't got that, like, bro. He still has a boss. He got a boss, Parker. If your boss tell you that,
don't matter.
Okay, the same way that hold on, the same way that the Joker 2 movie or the Joker movie was not set up for a sequel because it did $1 billion fucking dollars. They pushed this motherfucker to go make one.
Ricky, you wrong because they didn't make them keep making Uncharted. They said they didn't want to make Uncharted anymore. Uncharted haven't been made since.
Okay, let this fucking
Uncharted flop. It's on 18 million copies.
The movie.
No, the movie didn't flop. No, the movie didn't flop. Movie flop.
What are you talking about? It didn't flop.
Listen, Vaughn, let me tell you something right now.
Movie, bro.
Vaughn, let me tell you this right now. If this,
you can't say it flopped and didn't say it did. It's because it's a horrible movie. Which one is it? Did it flop when you didn't like the movie?
I don't know nobody that went and seen that shit. And the people that I do know that went and seen it was highly disappointed.
It made over 400 million. What are you talking about right now?
Yeah, over 400. Made more than Indiana Jones. So wow. Yeah, it did. So check this out. If this new Bungie game fails, it's going to be a lot of fucking Sony sequels that are coming, whether they like it or not. Because if this marathon fails, that $3 billion flushed down the fucking toilet. and they're gonna have to fucking figure something out. I'm telling you that shit right now. This is a make or break.
But Naughty Dog is one of the top studios. They get to decide what they want to make.
I'm trying to tell you, man. No Druckmann definitely got a lot of.
So, but what do you turn to? You got to go back to status quo.
Ricky, listen. If that was the case, they wouldn't have let them make Intergalactic. They're supposed to make Uncharted again. That's money right there.
I get that, but what I'm saying is, if this fucking marathon game fails, what does Sony do? They get out of the gas game business and say, "Hey, fuck this. We got to go back to fucking the $300 million fucking games." And here's what I do tell you: if this fucking marathon fails, I guarantee you, Days Gone gets a fucking sequel, because then they're going to be like, "Hey, we got to go back to fucking what works." You know, not this shit. This gas shit costs a whole lot of fucking money, man. And it hasn't. Put it this way: the $3 billion that they invested by buying fucking Bungie has been nothing but a fucking headache. They hasn't made any money off the goddamn studio. They've made zero money off of these guys. So you have to do something to fucking get the fucking fruits to grow on this tree. You got to do something.
I mean, Sony also haven't. All their games adaptations have been good, successful. None of them failed.
Wait, don't they have a Destiny movie coming? I thought I saw something.
That was before them. But yeah. All that shit they adapted under PlayStation Studios haven't failed.
Well, I know God of War is kind of a thing, and I know Horizon's a thing. I can see
Twisted Metal was successful.
Yeah, it was.
The show.
But why did they cancel? But why would you cancel the fucking game? They coincide with each other. You're trying to sell me 2 copies of Last of Us the fucking week before the goddamn show comes out.
I just don't think. And people always exaggerate with that Last of Us. It's just a bundle. It's not meant for people that own
Okay, but it was meant for people for what? The series. So if you have a Twisted Metal series, season 2, 3 coming out, have a fucking game coming out with it. That's why they released it.
It's a big enough IP though.
Twisted Metal is not. I don't think people want to play that type of game.
Yeah, it's not big enough IP.
Why not?
Well, why? You know what? I say fuck it. Release a game like that, because nobody wants to play that shit like Concord and Marathon. Nobody wants to play that shit.
Hey, you know what? They might be hurt behind. Remember that game they released when the PS5 came out? What was that shit called?
What? Shoguns?
That was kind of like a Twisted Metal type thing.
Oh, Destruction All Stars.
Destruction All Stars.
I don't know, but this marathon, it better hit. Yo, brother,
people are actually excited for that game. The extraction shooter people, they're excited for it.
Yeah, but a lot of the hardcore Sony guys are killing this fucking game.
It doesn't matter.
Brother.
I'm telling you, it can have a real big audience on the PC side. That's where the extraction shooters really do well.
Is the shit free or does it cost?
It costs just like the other ones.
$40.
Yeah, when it initially comes out, everybody gonna be on it. But the thing is, those type of games, you gotta wait at it 6 months to a year to see if they're gonna be successful.
That shit gonna be like
not really. Shit, it took Concord 2 weeks for them to know that shit wasn't gonna be nothing.
Well, that was Concord. Yeah, that was Concord. But this one is going.
There's a lot of people out there. So that's probably why.
Yeah, all I'm saying, listen, I put a lot of
over 100,000 people try to sign up for the beta on the Discord, brother. People excited for that game.
I hope I can get in, man.
Get in. Yeah, people couldn't even get in to play the game. I mean, to sign up for the
I'm
game.
in, brother. I'm in. You know why I'm in?
It's probably going to get delayed anyway because GTA coming out.
Well, yeah, that's scheduled for September 23rd. If GTA is anywhere near that, it's done.
It's not done, but I don't think they win the competition. They're just delayed, just like Battlefield.
Like I said, I think they'll do well on PC though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of.
I always think everything gonna do well.
That freedom.
Games do well. Like
yeah, they do. Look up the Rust. Go look up the Rust numbers right now.
Yeah, but again, that's PC. Ain't nobody on console gonna buy that shit.
Don't matter.
Success is success.
Money is money.
Listen, I hear what y'all saying. They need to move well over 10 million copies of this fucking thing. for this shit to fucking be good.
It's on 3 platforms.
They got
the two ponies, bro.
They got to move 10 million copies.
Game though, so nigga, it's on 3 different platforms.
We understand that,
don't
but
need to move 10 million.
yes, they do, bro. Big money, maybe. See, big money. I don't think. Here's the problem, and I tell y'all this. Hold on, this is the same thing I said when Concord came out. I didn't diss Concord. I did a goddamn live stream playing the fucking game. I told y'all, if you want the game to be successful, what game are you leaving to go play that? That's the thing. It's not about if it's a good game or not. It's what are you leaving? What are those free-to-play kids who play most of the games? The Rivals, the Fortnites, the Apexes, the other thing that fucking nobody cares about by Activision. Now, what is that other game there? That fucking horrible game that's free to play by Activision. That thing. If you're not pulling those guys away from those kind of games, you're in trouble. You gotta get Overwatch. See, here's the thing. You can't play everything at once. I tell y'all that shit all the time. Y'all laugh at me. I said I can only play 2 games at a time. I'm playing Evolve and I'm playing 2K. And I'm a grown man. Those kids.
Do y'all realize how many shooters come out every month?
And fail. Yeah, a lot. A lot of shooters come out and fail. They fall flat on their fucking face.
They do. You can say the same thing about Helldivers. Who you gonna pull on for that?
Helldivers. Well, hold up. Helldivers sold 12 million. They sold 12 million copies. There's nothing to talk about.
Let me finish first. People were saying the same. Who's gonna get off of the game to come play that? Guess what? Over 800,000 people got off their fucking games and played it. You can't say that. When people play something, and if they like it, they're going to play it.
I smell a bet.
They're going to find time to play it, bro.
I smell a bet. You want to bet? You want to bet on this game?
And it also don't got...
Wait a minute. What we betting on? Because you like to be tricky with it. What we betting on if it's held 10 million?
I bet... we'll just say that it flops. We won't give numbers. We'll just say that it flops.
Now listen, what if, like, let's say a year from now, it's still out there and people are still playing it, and we go look and it's at least 30,000 people still playing it.
That's not a flop.
Consider that a flop?
Absolutely not. That's success. That's success.
That's success, right?
Absolutely.
That's success, right?
Yes.
Okay. A flop is Concord. That's a flop.
That's not a flop. Listen, hold on. That's not a flop. That is a fucking nuclear bomb. That fucking thing doesn't happen. Where people just listen, even fucking Redfall is still out here. That fucking thing couldn't stand 14 days. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay, now let me say, when do you think the player base gonna fall off? How many months do you think it's gonna take before they fall off?
That's a kind of a trick question because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because once GTA come out, fucking it's done. Everybody's leaving.
I'm kind of with Vaughn on that. I don't think they're gonna let it out.
Yeah, bro.
They're just delaying 2026, and once the first couple months are over, after all the hype and excitement die down, people just go back to playing other shit.
Yeah,
man. Y'all remember Omar? That's what's it called? Grand Theft Auto. When Grand Theft Auto come out, the streets gonna clear.
Well, here's what I would say. I didn't give an opinion on Concord until I played the beta. I'm not going to tell you how I think this is going to do until I play the beta, which I was able to sign up for, by the way.
I mean, people are excited for that. People like that extraction shit. I mean, it's popular on PC. It's been popular.
Yeah, mostly it's mostly a PC thing because
you gonna play it, Vaughn?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the beta.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the beta too. Everybody gonna try it.
Yeah, we go. Now, where was y'all niggas at for the Concord beta?
Oh, I knew that was gonna be it. Yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah, you gotta fucking bro. If you don't participate in the beta, the fucking game dies. The fucking game, man. Bro. Listen, if y'all want different type of video games, you gotta support shit like this. If not, then Fortnite and fucking Marvel Rivals is gonna fucking run roughshod over everybody.
I don't know why you keep mentioning Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals is big as shit. I don't know what you're talking about. That shit is big. Bro, you're talking Call of Duty, Vaughn. You're talking Vaughn, you're talking about a game. Hold on, Vaughn. Vaughn, you're talking about a game. that you had to go to fucking court to get somebody to buy it. That one guy cried like a bitch saying that it was going to end his whole industry. We can't compare. The game hasn't been out a year yet.
No, listen, my point is you keep talking about Marvel Rivals in the same sense as Fortnite. It's nowhere near Fortnite.
Well, it's big. It's big. That's big. That's big.
Nah, Fortnite is big on a different level.
Shit. And Marvel Rivals ain't small, brother.
It ain't nowhere near Fortnite.
Really
it's nowhere near Fortnite.
Hey, is that finals? Is that shit open beta?
What are you talking about, there?
Don't all speak at once.
What happened? What did you say?
What?
Yeah, what you say? I'm sorry.
Is it the game? What's it called? The finals? Not the finals. Whatever game y'all talking about. The new looter shooter. Extraction game. I mean.
Yeah, Marathon.
Is it open beta?
It's coming.
No,
it's a closed beta. It's a closed beta.
Yeah, it's a closed beta. I think they're gonna do an open beta in the future, but not right now. It's a closed beta first.
Okay.
It depends, though. I think they're not gonna open the beta up if people are bitching about the closed beta. They're just gonna go back and fine tune it, whatever somebody doesn't like about it.
No, that's the point of the beta. They fix it quick fixes and put it out.
It's about taking in the feedback from people that playing and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's my point. If the closed beta has a lot of problems, they probably won't do a whole open beta. They're gonna fucking handle the issues if there are any in the closed beta. The closed beta, they're looking at it as.
The game, and I hope it's successful. Shit, that's just something.
Well, I think any true gamer has to root for the game to do well, because if not, then we're gonna keep getting the same shit that we get all the time. Aren't y'all tired of that free to play shit? That's all.
I don't. I live service game. Every time I vote against live service.
Yeah, that's why a motherfucker like Batman was in here the other day pretending like he cared about factions too, getting canceled. Like, brother, didn't even play the first faction. We got to stop this fake outrage.
Yeah,
nah, I don't.
This live service shit.
Bro, everything's
a Naughty Dog to be a live service studio.
Every fucking thing's a live service nowadays. The fucking 2K, that's a live service game. I play MLB The Show, my baby. That's a fucking live service game now. I mean, you can't get a fucking... Bro, when the game starts up, if I press the X button, god damn it, they're trying to get me to buy a pack of cards or some shit. The fuck, I'm like, yo, come on, man. The same shit on 2K. If I press A, they want me to buy some shit. This shit's getting disgusting, bro. But these motherfuckers... the bubble's gonna burst anyway. It doesn't matter. We ain't getting no goddamn games in the next 2 years.
By the way, Ricky, how the fuck is Atlanta 4-11 with
bro,
that fucking lineup?
Bro, we don't have Spencer Strider and Acuna. And now freaking Ozuna's hurt now. Yeah, we're hurt. Bro, they fed us to the goddamn Dodgers and the fucking Padres the first 7 games of the season. Bro, we went 0-7. We can't beat those guys. We don't have our full team yet. We are getting fucking smoked right now. Bro, I'm depressed. I am, bro. I am fucking shot, bro. Because everybody knows back here that knows me, baseball's my favorite sport. And I always was able to watch the Braves game. Every fucking year, we start out strong. We're like one of the worst fucking teams record-wise in the league. Like, it's fucking disgusting. I'm like, you can't.
I started playing the other day. I get in Atlanta. I look at shit, these motherfuckers. And then I looked at the what's the name?
Yeah, we're all set, bro. Yeah, we stink. So, Max said, shit don't look fun. He said, hashtag. Fix Destiny, Bungie. God damn. Shout out to Mac.
Yeah. I'll wait till after the show to talk to you.
Max City could barely shoot straight in Call of Duty.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Joe. What'd you say?
I'll wait till after the show to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, hey, man, people having fake arguments talk about Factions 2. They cancel Factions 2 for this.
Well, we did beat.
Motherfuckers even show up for Faction 1.
We did beat
every person that talk about Factions, you ask them, oh, you play Factions 1? They don't want to have that conversation because they didn't play it. They just fake outrage.
Hey, Big Money, we 5-11 now. We beat the Blue Jays today, so just to let you know.
Oh, okay. Y'all beat. Okay.
Which the Blue Jays, they're 9-8. I mean, oh God. Well, look, man, bro. We down back. Oh, we got one of our guys got popped for steroids, so he's gone for the playoffs too. That motherfucker we just signed, Profar, he freaking got busted with performance enhancing drugs. I'm like, bro, who the fuck uses performance enhancing drugs in baseball anymore? Like, come on, man. Like,
Well, when I play with them on exhibition, they win every game, Rick.
Well, again, the game is going by the fucking lineup they have in real life. Like, you got some you got some goddamn crankers in that lineup, bro. But ain't none of these niggas hitting in real life. Bro, they're hitting 203. Bro, we got this nigga Fairchild hitting 063. Like, bro, Olsen, our first baseman, is hitting 193. This nigga's not even batting his weight. Like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I can't blame it for a long run in the playoffs. We got out in the first round last year. But hey, thank God for the Lakers. I got something to look forward to.
You see that Last of Us? You see the Last of Us viewership numbers? It's 13% higher than the first season.
Yep.
Episode 1.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Last of Us better be glad that Yellowstone fell off a cliff. That was the real powerhouse on Sundays. But
me.
Yeah, the Yellowstone. Once Kevin Costner left, that show was cans, bro. And like that lets you sometimes people just carry them. I mean, that's like Al Bundy leaving fucking Married with Children. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? They really made you think that we would care about Yellowstone once the fucking patriarch left. You can bring all that Harrison Ford shit back. 1920. Ain't nobody watching that shit. Get out of here with that.
Damn, Yellowstone.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Yellowstone. Bro, they got rid of the fucking top guy. You can't. Bro.
Wait, killed him off in the show?
Yeah, they killed him off. Because he said he didn't want to come back and, conflict. He just wanted more money. That motherfucker wanted more money. They told him to go away. That's what it was.
And that's another reason why Neil Druckmann get to do what he wanted. He gave him a hit TV show and gave him a hit game.
Maybe Neil might go to just doing movies. He might not do games anymore. Shit, think about it. It's cheaper to make fucking movies now than it is the games. Suck it.
That's why I was a little conflicted with the game.
Yeah,
because I know they gonna kill what's the name in a minute.
Yeah,
and if it's a kill, I'm looking at it like it's The Walking Dead. If they would have killed Rick in the first 3 seasons, that motherfucker, they nobody know nothing about The Walking Dead. Like, bro, you can't kill Rick in those first 3 seasons. That's why I'm
no.
Bruh, like, I don't know if they should kill him, and if they should kill him, I don't know. But that's what's gonna happen, and I just people, cause bro, it's just that's your main star right now, bro. Like, I don't know.
You watching that WrestleMania break?
Of course. That's when I'm finally gonna buy the game, and I gotta be honest with you. If I'm not done, if I don't beat Avowed by Thursday night, I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
If we're gonna be talking on, I mean, Ellie is always the main star of the show with the games.
Yeah, she is. But I don't know. I can honestly say once Joel died in the game, I kind of lost interest. I did. And if I wasn't doing the Watchtower, I probably wouldn't watch the fucking show after he got knocked off. Oh yeah, fuck it. I'm just done with it.
But it's most definitely happening.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately. I just
want to see what's gonna happen.
Bro, all I'm saying is directors, screenwriters, for once in your fucking life, fucking change it up. Don't go fucking line for line with what the goddamn game did. Choose your own path.
It'd be stupid to change it though.
No, it wouldn't.
The whole point of part 2 is not playing it safe.
I'm saying he has to go. That's a part of Abby's storyline, right?
Yeah.
No, kill Tommy instead. Fuck that.
It's not the same impact though.
Yeah, it is, because that black bitch will be mad as all shit. You got my husband killed. Get out of my fucking town. She'll be mad as shit.
It's good that, that's what I like about it. It's 2 better than the first one. Actually took a rest.
Storytelling, a character goes but so far a lot of times. So, right? So, obviously, they have a beginning and end. So, for to progress that storyline, Joe has to die. He does. He has to die, though.
Not that quick. He don't have to die that quick.
Now, let me ask you this.
Hold on. Y'all missed the whole thing, man. That nigga is a superstar right now. He can't be bothered with that show. He got other things to do.
Well, Avon, when you saw Joel die, Avon, when you saw Joel die in the game, did you turn everything to easy and start shooting up the place because you wanted revenge?
No. When I seen the leaks originally, it made me more excited for the game.
All right, because there's one person in both discourse that said when Joel died, he decided to turn everything to easy to try to run through the game.
I like that he died.
Oh man, yo, he be saying some crazy shit, bro. He said, "Man, when they killed old boy, I put everything on easy, and I said I was gonna murder everybody."
Him dying, made me excited for the game.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, bro. I would say he died, bro.
If you watched, it might be a big one. If you watch the Weeks Ahead trailer, they show you that he's gonna die, like because they show you.
I know that. I'm just saying in the game.
What for HBO?
I didn't want him. Yeah. I just thought that was a perfect.
Really, they got a Weeks Ahead trailer.
Yeah, that was just a perfect union, bro. I always looked at him. I keep coming up with this comparison, but I always look at him just like Rick. If you would have killed Rick in the same type of show. If you would have killed Rick, bro, Rick was the main focus, and that group was the main focus. If you would have killed, the group could have kept going. Everybody know that he was gonna die. Everybody in that world eventually is going to die. Everybody know that. But you can keep it going like they did Rick. They kept Rick going because the reason Rick was there for 10 seasons is because everybody loved Rick. And if you would have killed Rick in that second season, people would have went ape shit. They would have went ape shit.
You know what we're dealing with?
Yeah, they sure all his scenes gonna be mostly part of flashbacks, like in the game.
You can kill Joe though, right? Because what Joe had, what they did, and where he's at now, what more can they do with Joe though? Just look at it though.
Every day.
He got the girl to that point where she's at now.
Comes
right?
to see the
whatever,
truth.
right? So,
I'll go back if you want,
and
I'll keep going if
it
you
feels
want.
right for him.
And the therapy part showing why he's changing. The fact they're showing Ellie training and fighting,
she's like he's less needed now, basically. When you look at it.
Nah, it ain't less needed. Just y'all pay the
I'm talking about how the storyline is going. It seems like it's resentment she has towards him now and stuff like that. But then she'll feel it once he's gone and stuff. And so like the game, right? And then that's gonna show her to go after Abby once all that happens. Same thing in the game and stuff.
My only problem with the show so far is told straightforward. Unlike the game wasn't told straightforward.
Yeah.
Yo, Thriller Ali said Big Money's mic works in another dimension. He keeps teleporting. All right. Well, listen, I want to thank all of y'all for coming through. Thank everybody. And thank my man Mac City for coming through with those donos. And well as Brierios. I want to thank everybody that came through. Big Von jumping in there. And I want to give thanks to Parker. He didn't lose it over the Superman stuff today. Usually he goes rogue and he goes nuts.
Yeah, get to muting everybody. And
leaving the cord.
Yeah, he controlled himself today. Parker, are you wrong?
Did someone say mute?
There you go.
hey, Parker, but can I ask you a question? If it do bomb, and that Monday we got to do a show. Are you going for that Monday show?
Oh yeah, I would do the show because I don't see the movie bombing. Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying, if it bombs, would you come to the show? Because you know we gonna.
Well, we're gonna know by Thursday, Big Money, if it does well, because Deadline Box Office is gonna have the receipt tallies up. If it don't do at least like 7 million on Thursday, you're in for a bomb.
Hey, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy if Superman do less than Minecraft. That's kind of nuts.
Oh man. Oh man. Here we go. Yeah, Parker.
Yeah,
so
but,
Parker, what would you? Yeah, now Parker, Minecraft. Hold on, Parker. Minecraft is on its way to possibly $1 billion. You know, Superman ain't doing that kind of numbers.
But here's the thing, dude. I'm gonna break it down to all you bootlickers, non-believers, overachievers, right? Yeah. The thing is this: they don't necessarily need Superman to be $1 billion, but I'll tell you this though, Rick. This is my truth. Superman will be the light. He'll be the spark to spark the next DCU movie to do $1 billion. See what I'm saying?
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
you think that's doing $1 billion?
Who?
Gonna be the next one.
I mean, It will be next. He's gonna listen. He don't have to come out and do $1 billion though. I can see Superman come out and do a 700
But
million.
Parker, but hold on, Parker, hold on, Jabroni. You said that the Superman movie is going to make the next DC movie do $1 billion. That'd be, is it Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow?
Yeah, Supergirl will be the next year. I can see Superman possibly setting up even the next DCU movie.
I just don't see how a Superman makes 700 million in the same month with Jurassic Park, Fantastic Four.
Who said the same month though? That being said, hold on. Listen here, Debonair. Hold on now, right? Who said they got to do 700 million the same month as Jurassic Park? You can spread it out, baby.
How long do you think they're gonna keep Superman in theaters?
He said it'll be in there in September. He said it'll be in there.
No,
that's what I tried to tell him. I told him it'll be gone by then.
It depends how much it makes.
Oh yeah, if it already do the 700 million, they'll probably be out there sooner. But I believe it's gonna do at least 700 million. I truly believe that wholeheartedly.
No.
You don't believe it? You don't gotta believe it. I believe it. That's all that matters. I believe it.
The only thing that can get close to like 700 million for me is like Batman. I don't see
Batman's the only $1 billion franchise, the only $1 billion character in cinema that DC has over there that's going to do it. He's the only guy that he's done multiple $1 billion movies. Wonder Woman fell just a little bit short, and Aquaman was the only one.
Now, I know you don't want to do 700 million, baby. I know.
Bro, it could do 700 million. The bottom line is, long as Fantastic Four does 800 million, I'm good. I don't care.
I mean, I'm not selling on Fantastic Four, to be honest with you, though. But all y'all are, though, right?
It's going to make... Bro, the Fantastic Four is going to make more than Superman. It will.
I don't see it, though.
All right.
I'm not sold on it doing that. If it does it, cool. But I'm not sold on it.
Yeah, I just looked at the calendar for August and September. Yeah, that shit not staying in theaters in September. It's too much competition. There's a lot of movies coming out in August too.
I don't care. Wait, how long was saying this? But here's the bottom line, Vine. I'm gonna tell you this right now to your face. Well, Discord. It's doing that 700 million, baby. I see it.
I just don't see it.
Will achieve it. You misbelieving it, but I believe it will achieve it. You know,
Parker, it's a lot of naysayers, man. It's a lot of
naysayers. But here's the thing:
the movie has to be special to make that type of money.
Oh
yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, jabronis.
Oh yeah, and your boy said no new trailer for Superman Day either.
I mean, don't worry about it.
Wait a minute, Parker. Whoa! Parker said he was getting a new trailer. What happened, Parker?
No, James Gunn said
it will be a new trailer.
James Gunn said it'd be a while before y'all get another trailer.
He didn't say a while though.
He did. He literally said a while.
But I can't. I signed some NDAs. So I can't really say too much on it right now. But don't worry.
I don't. They still in post production, brother. It's 3 months away.
You say what you want to say. I'm not gonna listen to you, Vaughn, because you want the movie to fail. After your own mouth, you said it though, right?
Okay.
And I know Dre wants the movie to fail. Maybe Big Money wants the movie to fail.
I don't necessarily want it to fail.
I think you do, Big Money. I don't believe nothing you say.
I don't want it to fail.
Yeah, you do. You want it to fail.
Hey, remember when Man of Steel came out? Man of Steel was okay. But guess what they did? Instead of doing a Superman 2, guess what they did? Batman, Superman. They wasn't taking no chance. Batman, Superman.
Because they know that Batman is the cash cow for DC.
If we talk about the DC UE, the cash cow was the first Iron Man movie. That's the only one that did $1 billion out the DC UE, whatever, right? You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
What you talking about? That's the only one that did $1 billion.
What?
What's Aquaman?
Aquaman? Oh, yeah.
DCEU. That was the only one that did $1 billion out there.
Okay.
Out DCEU.
But Batman didn't get a solo movie in the DCEU.
What I'm saying is out the DCEU.
Yeah,
right?
We got you.
Aquaman was the only one that did $1 billion though.
Parker, nothing flopped underneath Zack Snyder though. None of the movies flopped under him.
Okay,
not one.
I mean,
name it.
If it did, I don't care. Hold on, no, you be quiet for a minute. No, you be quiet for a minute.
Go ahead.
Listen, he had major stars. He had major, he didn't have no non-known. He had household names he was working with. As far as the IPs, though.
Henry Cavill wasn't.
No, I'm talking as far as the IPs. I said, as far as the IPs.
So?
IPs, intellectual property, nigga.
I said
Superman,
so.
Batman, Wonder Woman. Well, I don't know. Well, he did a little bit of Wonder Woman. At least the first Wonder Woman was good.
I'm just saying no movie on disaster.
Man, everybody knows who Aquaman is. I mean,
all I'm saying, I don't mean to retread the same shit, but James Gunn has DC flops already under his belt.
I don't see it as DC flops. I don't see it.
Suicide Squad. Suicide
Squad.
I see it as a flop.
What?
What do you mean? It didn't even make $200 million.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't see it as a flop though.
How can that not be a flop?
Parker,
I don't see it as a flop. Nope. Sorry.
Nope. Parker, come on, brother.
Hold on,
bro.
Come on, man. Hold up, Parker. Let me ask you one question. How can it
Illusion of grandeur? It might be, but hey.
Parker, I'm asking you a question. How can that not be a flop if the first Suicide Squad made $750 million?
I don't say it's a flop. Sorry, try again.
All right, here's the deal, Parker. Parker, it cost $185 to make, and it made $169. The shit's underwater.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch that on Max on the Max though. Right?
So did Godzilla and King Kong made over $500 million.
All right, we talk about a comic book adaptation though.
What are we talking about?
It doesn't matter.
Dune is not a big IP, and that shit made $500 million, and it was on HBO Max.
It was a comic book adaptation movie, so
it doesn't matter.
I'm mad at somebody.
What about Venom 2? Venom 2 made like $500 million.
Did you watch that movie at home as well?
Well, Venom 2? No, Venom 2 was standalone. But I'm naming you movies that was movies in day and date on the service, brother.
Where did I watch Venom day and date? Where?
Doesn't matter, but where can you watch King Kong day and date? You can watch King Kong day and date on HBO Max, but people still went to the theater and seen it.
I mean, okay, let's bring up that box office to me, Rick, if you don't mind, Rick. The King Kong. Let's see where most of that money came from.
It doesn't matter where most of it came from. It was successful. What are you talking? Why does that matter?
It doesn't matter, right? Okay, can someone give me the domestic of that Asian movie? How much it sold over here?
Man, you talking about?
I always used to tell you that was fake.
Yeah, anyway. Thriller. That's what I was telling him about when they came out with Man of Steel. Instead of them doing a part 2, they just went to Batman and Superman.
He said it was poorly written. Ali said that.
No, yeah, but still, that's what I'm saying. But still, they would rather go with Batman and Superman, that team up, instead of doing a Superman 2.
Yeah, that was a Superman 2. It was continuing.